continues to carry him.
Get down. Oh, that's beautiful.
Shot bottom right corner. Opposite Corey, Gio sends it.
Get down. Oh, that's beautiful. What a city.
Oh my goodness, what a day it is that we have for us. Finally, CSA is back. I could not be more excited for it. Viscay, what's going on, my man? It's been a while since we've seen you. It's been a while since I've been live in general. But we are finally here. It's been long enough. CSA has finally returned. Season 2 is live as of tonight. And we have 4 matches coming to you. I mean, I'm super excited for this. Savannah Phantoms is the roster this time around. Demo is the GM. We're going over the Premier. We're going to cast Premier. We're going to cast Professional. We're going to cast Novice. And we're going to cast World Class at the end. I'm doing exceedingly well. Thank you very much. Been busy as ever, but, I mean, what else is there really to expect? That's just simply how it is, you know. Let's see, never joined CSA. CSA is a fantastic league, draft-based league, and it is wonderful. So, I'm very glad that they were willing to bring me back. Savannah Phantom's a new roster for me this year. This is fantastic. This should be fun. Should be a very good time. It's going to be fun stuff. School just started back up for you, didn't it, recently? I believe that's the case. Right? Let's see, what was I going to do? Oh, I can't do that right now? Alright, that's fine. Good old August. I can't believe August is already over. It's already September 7th. Tomorrow's my 1-year anniversary. Tomorrow's my anniversary. My wife's forever there. She's playing Supermarket Simulator, so, you know, is what it is. Also, let's go ahead and get the right colors up here on that. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. This is going to be a great night. Highly excited for this. We're up against the Chicago Titans. Now, I do not know what our premier team is going to be able to bring to the table. We'll find out. Cat, Fusion, and Aqua, it's going to be an interesting group. Yo, Rob, what's up, man? Do you want to be the wife in that situation? Certainly a question. How much is that at? 52? Alright, we're fine to unplug that. How you doing, Rob? Welcome back, man. I can't believe how quickly this league is blown up. A large part of the thanks obviously has to be given to you, my man. Thank you for being around. Let's get that a little bit louder. However, I do my best for you guys, man. I do my best for you. But tonight I'm ready. This thing is full, which means I don't have to go anywhere. I'm ready for the games. Just a matter of the players getting coordinated. We'll be good to go. It's going to be a lot of fun. Let's see. All I need, though, is Kat to read my message. And we'll be good to go. Astra! Oh my god, I didn't get back to you. I'm the worst. Dude, I'm the worst. You messaged me... Oh, dude, I'm so sorry. I didn't even see your messages. I appreciate you, Rob. Astra, I'm so sorry, bro. Totally blanked. Okay, so Kat did get it. Sick. We got at least one player. Tell you what, guys, though, I have a pretty cool opportunity. We're gonna go ahead and promote the stream really quick, because of course. Just gotta say, there is a very big opportunity coming up for me. Rob, you are the man. That was unnecessary. You didn't have to do that. You're awesome. Thank you, Rob. Alright, so let me just tell you guys before the game starts up. I am helping run and cast a Collegiate Rocket League Invitational at the end of the month. It is going to be incredible. We have some of the best teams in Collegiate Rocket League joining us. We're almost ready to go, though. Hexy joined and left? Hold on. Is this... Alright, everyone's in here. 2 minutes and we'll be good to get it live. Let's just do this. Throw that on the gram and whatnot. They're all ready to go. CCS? No. It's totally separate, actually. The Scenic City Invitational. I will get Discord up for that. But follow UTC Esports _ on Twitter, which is the University of Tennessee at Chattanooga Esports. We're going to be announcing teams here soon, and we're going to be doing a stream in a little over a week to get the groups set up. Yeah, CCS is not actually affiliated. What is the prize pool? As of right now, I believe it's going to be 3,500 or $4 grand. It's a big deal. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, I think it's game time. I think we're ready for game one. The Premier Division is going to be kicking us off here tonight. It is going to be the Savannah Phantoms, the home team Savannah Phantoms, if you will, up against the Chicago Titans. As soon as we get confirmation on the Savannah side of things, we'll be good to let it run. All right, guys, ready? All right, looks like we can get it. We're going to get to it, ladies and gents. Never quite confirmed by Cap, but that doesn't need to be confirmed. Let's see it. We are so back. Let's get to it, ladies and gentlemen. CSA kicking off and kicking off right. What better way to do it than right here, right now? I'm so excited for this. We have the Premier Division kicking us off. The Savannah Phantoms in blue and the Chicago Titans in orange here today. Super Cat is the person up early right away. Looking for just the dribbler, and it is going to find its way through. Super Cat able to play the defense with the mind games right away. Just bounces it over, too. A little bit of a miscommunication on the back line for the Titans as the first goal goes through. I will have to change in the overlay when I get the opportunity. But this is not game 2. This is game 1. My apologies for that. Prod issue. It wouldn't be me producing if there wasn't an issue right away. Shot from Bleach. Not going to find its way through. Aqua's taking his time. Allows Super Cat to take control early. Core looking for a demo on the back line. Does find it onto Aqua. Hexy with the early challenge, but Bleach does have the read. Now Aqua back downfield. Could be a redirect from Super Cat. I likes to leave it for Aqua. Off the backboard it goes, and Core will get the clear. It might be an overcommit coming through. It's a shot. Bleach, no chance at it, but it goes off the post. Cat and Core both retreating back. The dribble, the flick over the top. Cat's gonna get his second. Excuse me if I can go ahead and get this overlay taken care of. That is the incorrect one. My fault. This is game 1. My apologies. We are all good to go. That was an awkward back and forth coming through from both teams. But in the end, it was Savannah who walked away with that first, or with the second goal after both teams had an opportunity. A great clear coming through from Super Cat. Now 50 off the backboard, or excuse me, off the sidewall. Hexy trying to get involved, trying to get in front of the defenders, cannot do so. Core with boost in the tank, looking to center it out on the drop down. Fusion Bleach is there. Now on the pop-up, going to be Red and just bumped off the ball. Aqua and Cat, both taking their time. B-Man, one touch. Aqua, clear fully downfield. Not even going to find its way off the ceiling. Hexy's just going to have one touch into the right corner. Aqua on the turn, looking for an extra touch pass, but instead it's B-Man to intercept from the backboard. No extra touch. Supercat was up for the pre-jump and instead is left for Core on the solo effort with the reset towards the net. Off the backboard. Shot going to be denied by Supercat. Here comes Aqua now. Infield pass. Bleach. There. But Core has the read first. Here comes Cat now. Taking his time around Hexy. Hexy has full boost. Tries to gain the bump onto Aqua. Unsuccessful. Now extra touch from the backboard. Shootable. B-Man able to intercept once more. Following up the touch as well. 50 kept neutral at the sidewall. Infield pass towards Hexy. Around Cat. Aqua, the only one left back. Limited boost. B-Man around one. Into the corner. Core is up for it, but does not have a read. Great redirect from Bleach to get the clear. Aqua looking for an extra touch off the corner. Does find it. Shot from Supercat. Looking for the hat trick, but not going to succeed in that hunt just yet. Core now. Over towards the backboard. Here comes Fusion. Good 51. Hexy. Pass towards Core. Another infield touch, but B-Man playing a little bit patient. Not willing to commit on that ball just yet. Here comes Fusion Bleach one more time. To the backboard once more. On the drop-down opportunity. Waterfall is not going to be found by any teammates on the side of the Savannah Phantoms. Hexy on the dribble now. Is 50 out wide. B-Man bumped off the ball by Core. Now 50 hard off the sidewall. B-Man on the clear all the way back downfield. Supercat towards the backboard looking for the potential Psycho. Does not have it set. Hexy has the read and will find the top right corner. Great shot coming through on the side of Hexy. He'll find his way through for the first for Chicago. .211 on the clock. I think this time is Aqua. Now B-Man. Up towards the ceiling. 50 out wide. Popped up. Hexy now. With boost in the tank. Does get the reset, but Bleach with a great clear all the way back downfield. Core and B-Man both chasing after, but it is Core to walk away with possession of the ball. Extra touch over Fusion Bleach. Supercat pass in field is high, but Aqua is there to receive it off the ceiling. No extra touch afforded to him. Looking for the shot, but not going to find his way through. Now on the follow-up. Sent back downfield. Cat had it. Aqua couldn't find the shot on target. In comes B-Man. Hard off the sidewall. Taking his time is Core. On the pop-up with the reset. Any extra touches? No. None to be found or discussed of this time. Sent towards net. Wide of the target. Core maintaining possession out front for B-Man, but turned away by Aqua. Now one more time is Hexy. Still does have boost in the tank. Going to be centered out, but Core is there with the read off the corner wall. Here comes B-Man with a shot. It is going to be a simple clear. Supercat on the pre-jump. No read. Core, the follow-up touch up against Fusion. 50 kept close to the backboard. Savannah's been pushed back into their own half, and they've been stuck here for quite some time. Can they get out? It looks like they can on the full clear from Fusion Bleach. He will pay for it with the demo. Brought to you courtesy of Hexy. Trying to take it to the house is B-Man, excuse me, but he's unable to do so. Hexy now. Just going to retreat. B-Man, one early challenge. Hexy collecting full boost. Will have control of the ball as he collects it towards the sidewall. Solo effort being attempted on the reset. Around one, but there is no shot on target. Just a little bit wide of the net, and Core's 50 will sail all the way to the other side of the field, switching sides of play. B-Man, infield pass, does get around one. Aqua with a crucial touch. Time ticking down here in game number one. It is super limited for Chicago. They've had possession for seemingly half the game, but cannot quite break through. Bleach looking for the dagger. Out in front, just simply wasting time away from Chicago. Centered out one more time. Sent to the corner wall. On the drop down attempt, it will get around the defense, and Savannah takes game number one. Solid first game coming through from the captain Supercat. As you see, 2 goals, not to mention 66 total ball touches. Man was involved in a ton this game. We will be hitting Forbidden Temple here for game number 2. Good start to the series for Savannah. Able to get their first on the board, and it is the first game of the season taken down by them. Just waiting on all the players to join. Only one left is Hexy. All right, perfect. We are all good to go. Let's see it. Game number 2 now going to come through. Savannah took game number 1. Couple goals early. An attempted comeback effort from Chicago was stalled out. Now on the pop-up, it will be B-Man. Just fakes underneath. Aqua was not able to get anything. Instead, it's Fusion Bleach now taking his time. Core. Extra touch. Off the backboard, just trying to play control. Might leave it for Hexy, though. Likes to flick it on his own. Is to Hexy. Might have the double tap just off target, and the great early challenge. B-Man was there waiting for it. Now in transition comes Super Cat. He can't get anything on the flick. Gets it around B-Man. But a sharp touch from Hexy will get it away, albeit temporarily. Hexy once again on the control. Around 2. Fusion Bleach in the corner once more. Just peppering this right corner with passing attempts. None of which finding the mark just yet. Super Cat to the backboard. Extra touch on the pop-up. Looking to actually follow it. Still has boost. Extra touch around Hexy. Trying to set up a teammate. B-Man wise to it. Redirect back in field. Super Cat there. Hexy shuts it down in just the nick of time. Now Core on the pop-up over the top of Hexy to the backboard. Just off the crossbar. But the bump onto Hexy removes the final defender. Excuse me, the bump was not onto Hexy, but the shot comes through from Hexy. It was a bump coming through onto that final defender courtesy of Core. Super Cat unable to get back. Goal number 1 in favor of Chicago. Right away off the kickoff, Super Cat on the shot, not on target. Fusion Bleach can't get around B-Man. Aqua is there on the turn. Centering it hard off the ceiling. Super Cat is there, but going to be challenged right away by Hexy. Hexy able to win it away. Up comes Core now to the backboard. 2 defenders there, both on low boost. The shot comes through from B-Man. Turned out wide. Aqua, 1 touch infield. Hexy on the control is taken away by Super Cat. Could be an opportunity for Aqua. Just looks for the infield touch, but it does not find its way close enough to the midfield line. No shot will come through from Fusion Bleach. Centering attempt from Hexy. 1 touch. Fusion Bleach is taken out wide. B-Man, the 50, just sent to the far right corner. Here comes Aqua now to the backboard. Chain dashing, trying to get the ball around Core, but is unable to do so. And Core with the great extra touch. Could be a shot on target. Super Cat with the clear across net. Hexy there with a nice infield touch on the pass. 2 players come in on the side of Savannah. Defender getting bumped as well. Could leave the net open. Super Cat can't get there, but the shot doesn't even find the mark, and Super Cat will get 150 onto Hexy as Core looks to set up a solo effort. On the ceiling reset. Red early on the challenge from Fusion Bleach. Kept it in the corner once more. B-Man challenging right away. Has limited boost. On the pre-jump is Aqua, and now Core looking to play control to the backboard. Super Cat and Fusion Bleach both up for it. Savannah's been pinned into this half seemingly the entire game. There's been maybe 1 quality opportunity for the Phantoms. That one will finally clear out. And maybe, just maybe, the players on the side of Savannah will have an opportunity to refill their boost. Up next is Aqua up against Hexy, but he's able to get the clear as well. Core now up top, around 1. Double tap opportunity, does find it to the backboard. Now brought out wide. Read by Super Cat. Trying to get the read onto Hexy. Unable to. And the demo comes through from Core onto Super Cat. Now on the follows Fusion Bleach. Hard towards the ceiling. Waterfall opportunity. B-Man there with the clear. Once more. Shot coming through on the net. Just a routine save for Hexy. But Savannah's starting to turn the offense on as the boost is starting to get limited on the side of Chicago. But that clear is going to be very effective. Now back downfield. Super Cat. Infield pass. Fusion Bleach there. Shot on target. No one is there for the defense. Tied ball game here in game 2. Super Cat surging infield, doesn't find Aqua, but does find Fusion Bleach, and there is not a defender in sight. Now Fusion Bleach off the neutral kickoff. Has space from the ceiling, trying to get around B-Man, who's on the pre-jump. It is an aggressive challenge from B-Man, but it does come through successfully. Aqua now to the backboard. Wins it against B-Man. Shooting opportunity. Not going to find its way through, but Fusion Bleach has the read. The defense tumbling over itself. Tripping, if you will. 3 defenders in a similar position. None able to cover the near post. Fusion Bleach finds the opportunity with just under 90 to go. Now with the kickoff. Here comes Super Cat. All the way towards it on the solo effort. It is Hexy to turn out wide. B-Man, extra touch, actually finds his way to the corner. Fusion Bleach looking for the doomsy. Unable to find it this time around. Core on the follow. What a dribble opportunity coming through from him, but unable to convert on that play. It'll be Super Cat up top. Long clear downfield. Hexy there with the read. Following it is Aqua. He's just stealing the corner boost. Trying to be a pest on the back line of Chicago. The Super Cat finds 1 touch. It'll be B-Man all the way up towards the ceiling. He does get the extra read as well. Core beats Super Cat to the ball. However, with no boost, Core's unable to do anything with it. Hexy's double finds Core in the midfield. That is a crazy team play coming through from Chicago. Hexy, what a crazy corner double. Core in the right place at the right time will send it through. That is a nasty effort coming through from the Titans as they tie this game up. Now Core, one-on-one, looking to possibly make it 3-2, but instead it is taken out wide by Aqua off the 50, and a further clear will send its way all the way down into the orange half. Hexy up top, boost to work with, up against Fusion Bleach, does win the 50. Cat and Aqua left on the retreat. Pop up, can't get over the top of Core, instead it's Aqua now with control to the side one once more, going to be read by B-Man. 50 out wide, Hexy, the pop-up. Fusion Bleach downfield, it might just be a wide open net! It finds its way through to the top right corner, and Savannah have struck late! Hexy's touch is an errant one. B-Man and Core are so far afield. That is free for Fusion Bleach. (3-2) now for Savannah. Off the kickoff, excuse me. Super Cat looking to play possession. It's a pass towards Aqua over the top. Can't quite reset off the ceiling. Full field clear. Redirect coming through. Not quite on target. Fusion Bleach's extra touch does get a clear downfield. It'll have to be done in the air. On the 50, it'll drop down, and Savannah goes on to an early match point. Fantastic matchup, but man, Fusion Bleach offensively showed up. Last game it was Super Cat. This time it was Fusion Bleach, and Super Cat did show up defensively. Aqua dishing him out. Hey, Demo, if you could you possibly make an announcement regarding this stream, since this is the Savannah Phantom Steam stream? It would be greatly appreciated if you could do that, Demo. Thank you in advance, if you can. Regardless, this has been a great series thus far from Savannah. They're looking to clean things up here. One game off of an early sweep up against the Chicago Titans. We'll see if they are able to continue this hot streak that they are currently on. Off kickoff, Fusion Bleach looking to bury it right away, but a good effort from B-Man. We'll leave it up to Hexy on the sidewall. Dropping down, ground pinch as the light one was looking for a teammate. Said a Super Cat now who will walk away with the solo effort on the reset. It is a wave dash. Fusion Bleach now on the retreat, does read the waterfall. B-Man taking it out wide, centering touch. Aqua going to be up next, 50 chem neutral. B-Man looking to set up Hexy, he might have done so successfully. Super Cat's touch is a clean one to get out wide. Core collecting boost. Infield pass now. Core looking for a demo, not in possession for a shot, neither is Hexy. Boost, however, limited for Savannah. They might just get out anyways, and they do. Fusion Bleach, regardless of the limited boost, does win multiple 50s. And now Savannah looks to set up offense in the Titans half of the field. Popped up once more. Demo comes through. Super Cat on the catch and the turn. Around B-Man. Fusion Bleach has a wide open net, but sends it wide. Fusion Bleach unable to break through. Now Super Cat taking his time on the air dribble. We'll send it back downfield where B-Man is there to intercept once more. Gonna leave it for Core. Good communication coming through from the Titans defensively. Once more to the backboard. Extra touch. Super Cat there for the shot. Dug down in front, and Savannah Phantoms muscle their way through. Fusion Bleach with the centering touch. It is Aqua. Or excuse me, it's not Aqua. It's Super Cat, and it is Fusion Bleach working in tandem to bully their way through the defense. Quick demo comes through on the side of Aqua. B-Man, though, is there for the read on Super Cat. Great 50 to stay neutral, and now it's left for Cat. On the dribble up against Core. Flicked over the top, but B-Man is there, waiting for the challenge. Super Cat, one touch. B-Man now, 50 with Aqua. Up comes Fusion Bleach with the reset, looking to carry it across. Instead, it is cleared out wide, kept even further downfield by B-Man, but Super Cat is there to once again send it back towards the orange half of the field. Core will receive it. Taking his time to the backboard. It's actually just going to 50 off the ceiling and through. Super Cat, just with the surprise effect, or shock factor, if you will, wins that off the ceiling, and Hexy boostless has no chance. Now on the centering touch to the backboard once more. Fusion Bleach is there. No extra touch coming through from Super Cat. Still out front. Fusion Bleach with the double, and the Phantoms are running away with the game and the series. Fusion Bleach, what a great pop-up to get around Hexy and Core, finding the top right corner. (3-0) now in favor of Savannah. Aqua the light touch, trying to follow it. Does get a bump onto Core. It'll be Hexy up next. Skip touch off the ceiling. B-Man there. Does have the read. Up top for the early challenge. Core does have the read. The shot comes through from Hexy, and Chicago cannot be counted out. They are still here and competing. They get their first. Takes them a little more time than what they would like to admit, but they do at least get it on the board. 2:51 is plenty of time left on the clock for the Titans to fight back. However, look at this opportunity already out in front, but a great save from B-Man. Unsure how that one didn't go through for the Phantoms, but the Titans will take it. Maybe they can use that as a bit of a confidence booster, as B-Man does get around Cats. Centered out in front, Hexy's shot denied by Aqua. Off the corner, Fusion Bleach, downfield. Aqua is there looking for the read, but instead it's Core up in the air. Aqua's still following it somehow. Can't get the extra touch, but the shot comes through. Saved out in front by two defenders. Core 50 out in front. Hexy to take it out wide. Only Fusion left. Does have a great early challenge. Now Fusion Bleach, limited boost. Challenge right away by Hexy. Here comes Aqua, corner double. Does have the read. No one there on the side of the Phantoms. Trying not to get overzealous on the offensive half. However, that is a great early challenge coming through from Aqua. Now Fusion Bleach to the backboard once more. Kicked out by Hexy. On the dribble, up against B-Man. It'll be Core taking his time now, sending it back towards the corner, just trying to play control, but Fusion Bleach is there. Good reset from Core, but Super Cat with the early challenge. Off the ceiling, Aqua there for the read. Shot, drop down, Core able to get the read. Super Cat to 50, again off the ceiling. Shot coming through from Fusion Bleach. The Phantoms are too fast and too furious. What a read from Fusion Bleach. The bullet off the ceiling, read to perfection. 4-1 now for Savannah. What a play. Re-extending the lead to 3. Titans trying to fight back, but man, they have not been able to find a spark. This game looking mightily different from the last two that we saw. We saw the Chicago Titans were much more able to set up shop in the offensive half. They were able to lock it down, seal the boost, pressure with bumps and demo attempts. We are not seeing almost any of that this game. This has been all Savannah all game long. The pace is picked up. The confidence is there from the Premier team. And at present, they are poised to take this first series of the new CSA season. Will be a shot coming through, but Super Cat is there for the routine save as we are just under a minute to go. Hexy shot denied. Core shot does find the top rack. 4-2 now for Savannah, but Chicago is still fighting back. 45 seconds is plenty of time here. Now the kickoff. Aqua and Hexy up against each other. Fusion Bleach it out. Does have the read of the corner. Here comes Aqua up against Core from the ceiling. Ground pitch being attempted to the bottom right corner. Super Cat is there. We'll clear it out wide. B-Man on the interception. Up top. Going to be read right away by Aqua. And gets the second challenge as well. That's going to waste valuable seconds. And it's everyone upfield. Goal number 5 is the dagger in week 1 in the Savannah Phantoms. My goodness, have they looked good. (5-2) in favor of the Phantoms. The Titans having no answer this game to the offense. B-Man even then getting bumped off the ball. Resetting off the ceiling is Fusion Bleach. Trying to get a read. Can't quite get that. The timer will tick on down. But this series has been decided. 3-0 the score for the Savannah Phantoms. And they're already out of here. No stats coming through this time around, but man. That was a beauty. What a series by the guys. Beautiful stuff to start things out. That was a great start. Love that. Love that. Love that for us. All right, just go ahead. Just checking on the rest of stuff right now. That was a fantastic series. Up next, we will have Professional. I'm so happy about that. All right. Let me go ahead and check things out. Let me check some stuff out. Alright, I'm going to go to a quick break, I think. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and flip over to a quick break. We'll be right back, but that was a hot start. 1-0 to start things out for Savannah. Yes, Demo, I do need you. Can you make an announcement really quick? Sorry, Demo, just saw the message. Can you make an announcement in the Savannah Phantoms Discord? Because we are A, about to be on the mainstream, and B, I'm going to be on it, and I'm still going to be on this one. So if you could plug either my link or the mainstream, or both, because I would love if it could be both, then we'll go ahead and get things rolling from there. Appreciate it, Chief. But with that, I'm going to go to a quick break, because I have to go ahead and get, I got to get this camera off and whatnot. You guys know how it is. All right. There's a Discord. There's the, is that still the Twitch? Yes, it is. Perfect. All right. We will be back. We will see you guys shortly. Oh, wait. Hold on. We will not be back just yet because I have to deactivate the camera before anything else. Okay. Now I'll be good.
use the carrier.
Get down. Oh, that's beautiful.
Shot bottom right corner. Opposite Corey, geosync.
Get down. Oh, that's beautiful. What a city.
Alright, I am back. And it certainly looks odd here. Oh wow, that hasn't reset or nothing. Okay, I need to reset the game score, obviously. My apologies for that. I also am just going to go ahead and pull me up here. So I'm going to be up here, at least for the time being. And we're going to unmute in Discord so we can go ahead and get onto the main stream, because that is what we're about to do. Check this out. Alright, brother. What you got?
Alright. So I'm just trying to check the rosters real quick to reach out to captains. And then let them know the lobby's ready. If you'll do the one thing that I need, which is always just letting them know to join up,
Yeah, of course.
that would be awesome. Trying to find who's our pro captain. Okay, it's fighter vet, and then oh god, why am I nervous?
What are you nervous about?
I don't know, just like trying to get this set up, DJ. Oof. Trying to run all this is stressful.
So the only thing with the automated overlay, there's only one thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
It still keeps the timer boot. It's like the scoreboard and the clock. It doesn't get rid of all that like Barl does.
Get rid of it? How do you mean?
Like when I look at my stream. Oh yes, yes, Fusion Bleach. The VOD will be saved. When I look at my stream with the CSA overlay, the clock is still the generic Rocket League clock is still there, plus the CSA overlay. While if I'm just using Barl, their clock is replaced.
Oh, just hit H twice in Rocket League.
Okay, I did. It just makes it tough to keep track of who's who and what's going on. I didn't know if I just had to rely on the smaller window on Streamlabs then.
Yeah.
That's not a problem.
That's kind of what I do. I always just have OBS open and cast off of that as my scene if I'm casting and producing.
Gotcha.
Just because sometimes you have to sacrifice production in some ways just because of the way or sacrifice what you see on the game just because the way production can go if you want to increase production.
Cool.
Yeah, that's why casters normally always have their own game separate from production, so that way they can see all the stats at the same time. But
I didn't know that was a thing. I haven't ran that. All right, I'll do that next week though.
No, you're good.
I need lobby info if you want to message that to me.
Yeah. It's CSA and then CSA and then pro.
Hold on, run that by me one more time. Just all caps across the board. Cool. Do you want me to bring us in? You bringing us in? Welcome back to CSA, ladies and gentlemen. I'm McMaster. Alongside me tonight is going to be Nuki for the second mainstream matchup of CSA Season 2. It is going to be a professional division matchup between the Savannah Phantoms, not the Savannah Bananas, and the Chicago Titans. Nuki, what's going on, my man? How you doing? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Absolutely agreed. Yeah, and I on the bias side of things, I kind of hope this runs similarly to how the last matchup did. The first matchup of the night was a Premier Division matchup between these two teams. That was on my stream at twitch.tv/K4McMaster, and that was a 3-0 sweep in favor of the Phantoms, with Game 3 actually being a 5-2 just trouncing, if you will, of the Titans. So we'll see if this is a much closer matchup. The Premier team showed up and did their job. Now it's up to Pro Team to see what it is they can do. And as you had kind of showed off the rosters by accident there, but the rosters, at least on the side of Savannah, are Fighter Vet Rule, Sangani, and Kachang. And then on the side of Chicago, they got DJ, Josh. I don't even want to read this user's name, but user 6HC22EB2CE. Sure. And then Kristen Knight as well. So, two fantastic rosters. These divisions have been specifically made. You know how CSA works as a draft league. These are going to be close matches, or at least should be throughout the course of this entire thing. So, let's see some action once these players are ready for us.
And shortly, let's see here. I wasn't sure. I know some players were having, some teams were having subs. I can't remember if we were having subs on any of the teams tonight. I was trying to get enough communication prior, ahead of time. But the players are still working on loading into the lobby. We're trying to get on the way here so we don't get too far behind schedule, as we still have 2 more matchups tonight. But you know, I think I might be a touch biased tonight. I think Savannah is gonna do pretty good tonight. I just because of the set of events that happened previously. I mean, I got to see all 3 nights of casting and plays since Friday, and a lot of Savannah matches, and the teams are feeling a lot stronger, a lot better than they were originally when it came to start. Do you have the same chair as me, McMaster? Do we have the same white? Look at the oh my gosh! Look at that! Look at that!
It was meant to be.
It's meant to be. It's just how it is. And as Rob said, the best casting duo. No, I'm just playing. I'm playing. No, we're here to have as much energy and have a lot of fun screaming at the best game around for esports. Man, players taking their time, McMaster.
To be fair, the matches are supposed to start at 8:30, so I can't really blame them. We are a little bit ahead of time. But regardless of that, you know, this should be a great matchup. I at least hope it is. You know, as much as I would like to be biased for the Phantoms, you know, Nuki and I, we're still going to bring you guys as much neutral commentary as we can, because that's what we do as consummate professionals, of course. But I mean, in my heart of hearts, of course, I'm rooting for Savannah. I have not seen the professional team play. I don't know enough about the players on that team. I know much more about the Novice team than I do probably any of the other teams in the entirety of CSA. But that will be later on tonight. For now, we're going to worry about the professional division. If you could fill me in, as well as those who may not know in chat, how the first matches on Friday and Saturday went, since you had mentioned those had already transpired.
Saturday was the best day. Friday didn't do too bad, but it wasn't incredible. It was Superstar tier that did end up playing, and we were playing against Chicago, and that ended up being well, a little bit of a weird turnout. It ended up being 3-0 for Chicago. So the Savannah, they did their best, but it just it didn't work out. Now Saturday, however, that was our academy tier, And Academy, I was a little nervous about as they had made their debut on the preseason stream, and it didn't go so good. But they worked together, and let me say, it was a 3-0 sweep there. And that was a pretty good set of events, and that was against the San Antonio Stallions. So, I mean, Savannah's feeling comfortable overall as a franchise. Now it's just going to have to see if it carries through the tiers into tonight's matches with them.
You'll find out, so we've gone 2-1 in total then, Savannah has, with a win in Academy, a loss in Superstar, and then a win just then in Premier a few short minutes ago. We have the professional rosters in the lobby. We're just waiting on Sangani, I believe it is. They said we were waiting on, so I'm not sure where he is or what exactly is going on because he is in the lobby. But I'm not going to rush the players onto the field just yet. Do you know more about these players, more about the styles that we might see between these two teams?
Nah, I didn't get a chance to actually see our professional tier either. I know Fighter Vet, the AGM for Savannah, is a part of this team and is the captain. And I know that they kind of did try to make sure that their focus was working very well with the players that they had on the team. So I'm pretty sure they're going to have some good chemistry. We're going to let no good chemistry be on that team yet. So we'll definitely have to see how all the players do work together in regards to that, just because I'm gonna be shocked either way of the turnout.
Yeah, it should be a lot of fun. We'll find out. It looks like on the side of Fighter Vet says that they are good to go. We'll see. Yeah, DJ says we're good. I think we're about to hit the field then.
Does look like I feel like we're still missing. No,
they're here.
I guess we do have everybody. Everybody is here. You're right. Everybody is here, loaded onto the field. It's going to be game 1, Savannah Phantoms versus the Chicago Titans. Here we go, McMaster. A pro tier matchup. It's going to be a good one.
I certainly hope so, as Fighter Vet looks to start off the offense right away. And it is Sangani linking up with Fighter Vet. Only 7 seconds for the Phantoms to get there first.
I'm excited. Sagani could have good pass coming off the sidewall, working with Fighter Vet. Like I said a minute ago, chemistry. That was going to be Fighter Vet's main focus when it came to building out the team, and we're already seeing it just within the first 9 seconds of the first game. It looks like Fighter Vet trying to reach Sagani again. User going to cut him off quickly. It's a pass out, but Rule, a nice clear down to Sagani, who does get a capture. Could go for a double. An awkward pinch puts it in front, but Tesheg just in time gets it cleared out.
Now over towards the corner. It is currently Chicago trying to find an answer back to that early goal put on the board by the Phantoms. Sent away by DJ over towards the sidewall. No touch going to be found. Now, 50 just kept extremely neutral. Cleared out wide by Sangani. Going to be challenged right away by Tesheg. User with the read, but it is Rule to send it back downfield. Tesheg keeping it out wide. DJ not going to have the extra touch. Instead, it's Fighter Vet with the centering touch, but DJ is there. Sangani to the backboard. Follow-up touch not going to be there. Fighter Vet is just a little bit too far back as Tesheg will get the clear.
I feel like they were working for it. I know Savannah was trying to work their way forward, but right now Chicago playing really, really well on defense, especially for all the pressure Savannah's got on them. Got him pinned up against a wall for a second. DJ, here's an opportunity. Goes for the flipper set. Could have the follow. It's popped over one. Looks for the second. Sagani, a nice save. Gets it cleared out and out of dangerous territory. I was sweating just a little bit there. That was they were about to cook coming from Chicago. Already pulling out a lot of mechs.
Absolutely. It was a very close shot, but not going to quite find its way through just yet. It is still a 1-0 lead as we approach 90 seconds into game number 1. It is Tesheg who is bumped off the ceiling after the first touch, trying to fall into the corner, but is unsuccessful. Bumps Fighter Vet and steals that corner boost. Could be crucial for the defensive rotations as DJ looks to challenge early, but can't find it. Sangani now. Clear on the ground pinch. User with the infield touch. Actually, he's going to find his way towards Rule, but the clear from User is true. DJ now. One touch back across the net. It'll be taken out wide by Tesheg. Gets a demo. Will not even collect the midfield boost. It was taken away by his own teammate, Fighter Vet, with the reset. It is centering pass, but there is no one there to take the shot for the Phantoms. Up top is DJ. One touch. Infield. User there. Sangani. Another clear. Back and forth. Both teams searching for these infield passes, but seemingly it is just demo after demo on both sides, and that will open up an opportunity in transition. DJ with the equalizer.
There's the runaway, and Chicago gets their tie-up. It's Tesheg down to DJ. Nice little pass play from the backboard. Great quick recovery from defense into offense and to get that tie goal. There's still plenty of Rocket League left, especially in game 1, but they're playing so quickly, it almost feels a little bit quicker than Premier was playing a little bit ago. They're not letting each other have any time to breathe is what it feels like. Rule to pass out to Fighter Vet, who's just a little shy. Could be Singani's opportunity, but it's out to Rule. A 3-man finish, and Savannah's gonna get their second goal, putting them one above Chicago again, getting their lead back.
As it turns out, Fighter Vet didn't even have the contact. That's technically a give and go, with Fighter Vet just being there a little bit for show on the fake opportunity, as the Phantoms do reclaim their lead just before we hit the halfway point of game number 1. Fighter Vet is going to look to continue the strong offense on the side of the Phantoms as he resets off the ceiling. Infield pass towards Sangani. Will actually find contact. Sangani up top with Fighter Vet. The bump into Sangani could work, but it is cleared out wide by the defense. Now T-Shag up top. Boost to work with. Extra touch. Read by Sangani. And now Fighter Vet on the turn. Gets it clear from the sidewall. Looking to collect that mid boost. Is going to be unsuccessful. Shot denied by DJ. Up top goes User. Runs out of boost, however. Rule with the drop down. DJ there to intercept once again, but Fighter Vet is just being a pest on the back line. I believe he's actually the one who paid for that one. Yes, he was. It's going to be a waterfall opportunity from Sangani. Cleared across the net by DJ. And again, the Phantoms are just setting up shop here in the offensive half. That's a tough thing to deal with if you're on the side of the Titans.
It's got to be extremely annoying, but I will say Titans not letting it get too far ahead of them. It could be a breakaway, and Fighter Vet is going to get the open net-ish opportunity. It just kind of looked like Chicago was a little too far forward. User was trying to get back there, and DJ just shy off to the left side. Couldn't get behind it. 1 minute and 38 seconds, though. Chicago is playing comfortable. They're playing confident. It's just all about trying to get something to work on the offensive side of the field. Down on Savannah's side, they got to get something in the back of the net.
Absolutely right. And the 3-1 now, it's, now you require more than one goal, and you need the offense to start sooner rather than later when you give yourself as much opportunity and as much time as you can at a game-tying second goal. But at present, the defense from the Phantoms is standing strong. Rule's going to take the ball downfield. Has Sangani waiting in the wings, who looks to get the 50 on the goal line. User's there. Fighter Vet with the extra challenge. T-Shag now, one-on-one with boost in the tank. Extra touch. Rule does not have it on lock. Rule simply had to cover for whatever shot he could, and T-Shag has the read with the power.
It's going to give Chicago a little bit more time to get something working for them, only being a goal down now. 1 minute and 9 seconds, and anything could really happen here. They do seem to be working together a little bit more, getting it downfield in the direction they need to. DJ gets a nice flick, could be open for User. Is there going to be it? No, it's just a little too high. An unfortunate ping, and it's going to go shy. T-Shag trying to follow it up, and Chicago now going to get cleared on away from that opportunity for a goal. Savannah not wanting to let that lead slip away too early. User is trying to get another one. Sagani, a nice clear out, and it's going to go floating wide to the corner. DJ, a nice clear out. Oh, an interception. It could go to the backboard. Possible follow, but a nice clear from User. It keeps him from getting scored on again. Savannah still holding that strong lead. Man, McMaster, this is a pretty good matchup.
Absolutely right. It is super close, but the Phantoms do still have the lead, and now under 30 seconds to go, time becoming more and more of an issue up against the Titans. Sangani, though, just locking the Titans into their own corner. User trying to be the catalyst to start the offense, but he's just intercepted right away by Fighter Vet, who does have the extra touch towards Rule to the backboard. No double. User doesn't have the read, and look at all the time being wasted while Savannah remains on offense. DJ will get the extra touch. It'll have to be in the air, but Rule is smarter than that. He'll let it drop, and game 1 goes to the Phantoms.
Game 1 going to the Phantoms. Even though Chicago was playing extremely confident, they were kind of held back in a corner. Like you said, they had them pelted. Time was ticking away while Savannah was holding them on offense or holding them on defense. Chicago has been back on defense. And I mean, you can look at the stats here. Oh, somebody left out. Demos were just across the board heavy, which I don't know why that's super important for defense or offense, but I mean, that's got to have something to do with why Savannah had a pretty good first game here.
I mean, yeah, they were physical quite a lot. I mean, it actually ended up going against them on one of their shots. The Titans had even more demos. They had 8 of them, and I know that the one led to a transition goal from just absolutely net to net, basically. That was the one shot that DJ had that went through. T-Shag did what he could to make it close. He had that good solo effort on the air dribble, but could not quite put in enough effort to get Chicago over the line. That is the first game in favor of the Phantoms.
We'll get game number 2 on the way here. That game was just long enough, but so quick. I honestly thought we were further along in the series here, but we're gonna get game 2 underway. Savannah already won in series score. They could keep momentum here if they have the opportunity, but we'll have to see if Chicago can shut them down and get this game series longer than 3. User gets put back on the back wall. Sagani, a nice pop up if somebody's there, and it is DJ to get it cleared away. Savannah already starting off pretty aggressive.
50 hard off the ceiling right away. It is Sangani up top. Going to be 50'd by T-Shag. Rule is going to be next to follow. Fightervet has to challenge early. Does find it against DJ. Now Rule taking to the corner once more. Gets it over the top of User. On the turn now is T-Shag. He gets bumped off the ball. It will be a free challenge for Sangani. And it's an infield pass, but Fightervet just a little bit too far afield. Cannot receive the pass as much as he would like to. Drops down in the favor of T-Shag. That 50's hard off the sidewall. It looked like it might have been an own goal opportunity from the 50, but it will not go through as Rule finds the clear one more time into the orange half. Now, the question is, when can the Phantoms set up shop at present? It doesn't seem like it's even going to happen anytime soon. It's been a full first minute coming through from the Titans, where it's just been basically all offense. However, they have not been able to break through this defense as of yet.
Gets popped right out into Rule's hands, who gets a nice clear away. Nobody was really there to set up a play for Savannah, but I think that was a safe bet. DJ going to take it far and wide. A possible pinch. Could it get past? And it is going to slip through. Chicago going to take the first goal here in game 2 over Savannah, and they're playing more aggressive this time, not wanting to get too long stuck on defense like they were. Already getting an early goal, trying to so much assert dominance in this second game.
Yeah, no kidding. And as much as it says that was a solo effort from DJ, you can't help but give a little bit of homage to T-Shag, who had the bump attempt onto the last defender. That is why the defender could not get back in time to get that save. They were just positioned a little bit too high on the ball, and the ground pinch, as a result, worked. And look at this team play developing from the Titans. They cannot convert upon it, but it is an opportunity that they didn't really see much of last game. The team plays were not there that often. It was nice to see them develop it there. However, they cannot quite convert as T-Shag looks to get the clear. It says going to be intercepted. Rule with the reset. Extra touch. What a shot from Rule to tie us up.
That was nice. That was satisfying as well. Good capture off of T-Shag's trying to clear it away, and Rule just had him red. Captured that ball, got the flip reset, enough momentum to get over the head of the defender, and that's the tie-up that Savannah was looking for. It's 1-1. Chicago playing a lot better on offense, more aggressive this time. Savannah, though, still trying to keep with the momentum they had in the first game. Still working together as Rule's gonna hit their second one here in game 2, and that was a powerful pass play as it comes from a pinch into the corner from Fightervet right into the hands of Rule. And gotta say, like we said a minute ago, chemistry is what we're looking for. Chicago had it a second ago, and Savannah's had it a lot tonight.
That is an extraordinarily quick turnaround on the side of the Phantoms, too. They were down early. That is 2 goals in very quick succession, but the immediate answer from T-Shag, the offenses at present are all gas and no brakes.
That is the tie-up that Chicago is looking for. And still so much left here in game 2 to play, and both of these teams are already battering the back of the net a little bit more than they were in the first game. I mean, there was 5 goals in the first game, but we're looking to get a 5th one early. That would have been a nasty flipper set coming from User. Fightervet looking for a musty over to Shag, but a nice interception keeps from another goal going in for Savannah. I gotta say, they're playing so aggressive and quick in this. It's like we're watching world class right now, McMaster. They're playing so well.
Yeah, absolutely right, and that goes for both teams. You know, the chemistry is there. The double commits are extremely limited, but this one might just be a third, and it is. The lead back in favor of the Phantoms. Found off the pass from the backboard. Rule with the extra touch, and DJ just misses contact twice. Fightervet is there to put it away, and that is a simple goal for the Savannah Phantoms. We still have almost half the game left. This has been an offensive masterclass from both teams.
I will say they have been playing extremely well. Both teams playing more confident than they were. I mean, Savannah was playing extremely confident, but Chicago playing way more confident in this game. T-Shag already looking to get another solo play. Got the flipper set, just not enough momentum to get it through again. Chicago working really well right now as a team, trying to get another goal on the board to tie up this game as we get just under 2 minutes left here in game 2. I have to say that, you know, Chicago is looking extremely more confident working over on offense, passing plays together, but Savannah is not making it easy for him still.
Absolutely not. No, the Phantoms have just been on top of things thus far throughout the course of the series, but the Titans might be able to get another answer. It is Sangani with a good clear. User now, the 50 off the ceiling. Fighter Vet is there to pass out towards Sangani. He's going to receive it with full boost. Avoids the bump as well. DJ there with the clear. User now looking to transition now on the give and go. Back towards DJ. Shot from DJ will be saved out wide by Fighter Vet. Sangani up top. Does have boost in the tank. Extra drop down. No teammate there waiting in the wings. User looking to set up a solo effort. Off the ceiling. One touch towards net. Fighter Vet doesn't have it. Rule doesn't either. It's so awkward. Still Rule is able to get up in time for the save. T-Shag, though, not giving up on this offensive effort just yet. Sangani is going to force it out of the net. Another shot coming through from User. No defender is back. We are once again tied.
User slips it right on through, and that's what Chicago was looking for. As they get their tie up here, it's 3-3. It was a team effort. They had to get Savannah working away from that net, and then they got that open opportunity, did not let that one slip away. And it was a really good effort and play from them to get that third goal on the board. Now tied, trying to get a fourth early one from User, but it's just a little too high. It now goes into the hands of Sangani, and User takes him out, but Fighter Vet, quick to respond, tries to get a shot opportunity, but it's saved away. The clock ticks down. We might be going into overtime if somebody else can't get another one on the board, but McMaster, both of these teams are working their butt off to get one to the back of the net again.
Absolutely right, and the time is going to become more of an issue. You know, both teams are paying attention to it. User, though, takes full advantage of the opportunity into the corner. The full clear downfield. Fighter Vet just turned back, thought he had time to challenge, but does not have it. User, too fast, and is able to secure the lead late for the Titans.
There it goes. That was the goal. That's going to keep possibly an overtime at bay and give Chicago their victory for series score and work further and further closer to a possible Game 5 decider if that's how it goes. And I have to say, both teams playing extremely almost even to each other right now, not letting anybody get too far ahead of each other. It's been a 1-goal deficit per game so far, and it's a back and forth. It's anybody's. It could be an opportunity from Fighter Vet, but it's just shy. It's a pass out, and it's hot potato. It stays in the air right out to Rule. It keeps it up again if nobody's there to follow, and User does put it down for Chicago to take game number 2 here.
Fantastic effort from the Titans to fight back in this game. Everyone getting on the board with a plethora of shots as well. The Titans didn't even care about defense that game. It was just all offense the entire time. 10 total shots coming through, not even worrying about the saves, but hey, it got the job done in the end. Good effort in order to answer back on the side of the Titans.
I'll have to see how Chicago takes this victory going into Game 3. And their team plays were extremely well to get, especially an early goal here. And I think that momentum definitely gave them confidence going into this. And the team plays, the chemistry that they had, it definitely, I think, was a little bit different from Game 1. It worked out really well for them. Now series score tied going into Game 3. Nobody going to be at scrambling, as we're definitely going to have a Game 4 for one of these teams to possibly take the series.
It's going to be a fantastic matchup, and I'm glad that we have ourselves such a competitive match in front of us as well. Again, 1-1 now, the series score for these two different teams. We'll see who exactly can get on to match point first. The Titans with the great offensive onslaught in game number 2. In game 1, the Savannah Phantoms used demos to as a part of their equation towards solving this Titans team. We'll see which team is able to make adjustments and take over here as game number 3 commences. It is an early shot found by DJ. A lack of challenges from the defense just gifts one to the Titans.
And bang, Chicago Titans taking another early one like they did in game 2. Already looking confident coming out of that previous game. And like I said a minute ago, had to see how they were going to respond with how that second game went. And they're obviously feeling a lot more confident with each other. As Fighter Vet, though, looking to respond early. And they are going to seek it through. Already tied within the first 15 seconds of game 3. Both of these teams feeling extremely confident after the first 2 games.
Perfect answer back from Fighter Vet. Got the extra touch on the drop down opportunity as well. Good play from him. Able to break through the defense and answer back a mere 20 seconds in. We are already tied up at 1 goal apiece. These two offenses are dangerous, and that is to say the least. User will have the touch out wide. Rule does not have the read this time around. T-Shag taking his time. Good pinch up top. Fighter Vet going to be patient off the sidewall. Light touch. Sangani there for the read. Trying to link up with Fighter Vet, but unable to do so. Rule in a little bit of an awkward position, but User is there for the early challenge. Fighter Vet now cleared downfield. No teammate waiting in the wings for that possible pass opportunity. And now DJ up top does have boost to work with. Resetting off the ceiling. Looking to get the flip reset off of that, but instead lays it off for T-Shag. Offensive helping for the Titans before Sangani shuts it down.
That was good offense from Chicago, but Sangani got there just in time for Fighter Vet. Maybe that crossbar down is going to put Savannah in the lead here. That was a kind of a nice action shot from Replay Rocket League right there, not even going to lie. And a good play from Sangani and Fighter Vet to get their second goal for Savannah. Both of these teams' offense working together. I have to say, almost every goal, except for maybe 1 or 2 from DJ or Fighter Vet, have been with an assist. So both of these teams are extremely comfortable with each other, which is it's really shown in the field and in the game tonight.
Yeah, the chemistry is pretty shocking because, again, in these draft leagues, you never know who exactly you're going to be paired with. You don't know whether or not you're going to link up. I mean, I guess that's what the preseason match is for, figure out what exactly your style is going to be. But these two teams have clearly taken their time, learned what exactly it is they want to do. And at present, it is the Titans trying to push forward and equalize this third game. T-Shag with another shot, Rule another save. Fighter Vet going to try to get the full field clear and will be successful. User is there to receive it into the corner. Fighter Vet does demo 1. Now Sangani putting on extra pressure. Rule is there, and there's not a defender in sight for the Titans.
Man, it looks like Savannah had them just a little bit all over the place, and there was a demo that took one of them out, so only 2 on the field to even be in a possible zone to save that. And Savannah definitely worked. I mean, the GM is demo, and demos are definitely part of the equation for Savannah Phantoms when it comes to some of their victories. Fighter Vet trying to take it off the wall, looking to do something possibly, but it gets too far away from him. An awkward catch from User. Just in time to recover, out to DJ. It's looking to the backboard, but Rule gets there in time, but it's a drop down. Nice save from Sangani, sends it out to the corner. Keeps it from sitting too far in front of the net, and Chicago unable to get that opportunity for a goal. It's just a little bit back and forth now after Savannah's put it awkward. Wait, Sangani looking for a wonderful pinch, but a great save coming from DJ as it pops right back out into the hands of Rule to put another dagger in on to the net of Chicago Titans.
Another goal comes through, a 4-1 lead now for the Phantoms. We saw 2 close games in games 1 and 2, but now we find ourselves in a little bit of a slaughter this time around. The Savannah Phantoms on fire, and with so much time left, there is obviously hope on the side of the Chicago Titans. But by the same token, Savannah could just keep adding on to this lead more and more. But the Devils coming through in number could make things awkward for the Phantoms. Fighter Vet on the respawn has a challenge against 1. Double opportunity denied by Sangani. Taking it into the corner. Now here comes DJ. Space to work with and boost in the tank. Looking to go solo up against Rule. What a great 50 to keep it out wide. The Titans continue pushing forward. They haven't been able to find their way through, but look at this passing play coming through from the Titans. That is a dirty play.
That was so gross. User to the backboard right to Tishag, who set it right out to DJ. Snuck it to the corner. Rule just unable to snag it in time. And it slips through. It gives Chicago another goal on the board now, shortening that gap between the score. They're only down by 2 and plenty of time on the board. They have every much so an opportunity to get it tied up or even take a lead here. Sangani, though, maybe an opportunity for a pass. User quick to shut that down. Tries to scramble, maybe an opportunity to get there. Rule rotating left and right and been a beast on defense tonight. A couple of wonderful pass play angle shots that they've had too from Savannah. And I have to say that if we were looking at possible MVP from anybody right now, my eyes would be possibly set on Rule.
An argument can certainly be made, but he's going to continue putting that effort together because, I mean, as valuable as he's been, he has to continue putting up that kind of level of a performance in order to get his team across the finish line. And there is still time in this game for the Titans to fight back, especially when DJ is feeling as good mechanically as he has been. But there's no challenge, and bumps are being attempted, by Fighter Vet. DJ looks to go solo, does get bumped off the play. That is a great opportunity coming through, and now it's just going to be a wide open net. It's not on target, but Sangani makes sure it is. That is a great read upfield, and again, the lead is back up to 3.
It's just been assist after assist play after assist play tonight. The chemistry from these teams extremely, extremely strong. It's put Savannah in a little bit of a further lead than any of the other games have been. Like we said earlier, in the first game was a 1-goal deficit. Second game, another one just short off. And now Savannah has a pretty large lead as we're now underneath a minute left. They're looking to get it even bigger, but it's saved. What a insane double save it looked like coming out from the team of Chicago. That would have been a deadly shot, putting a 6-1 on the board. Chicago, though, scrambling back, looking to get one in, but a nice clear out. Savannah not wanting to let anything else slip through as the clock ticks down. We're getting to the last 30 seconds left, and Chicago needs to have something happen if they want to have an opportunity to still win this game.
Yeah, it's going to have to be a miraculous effort coming through from them, especially because they're still pinned back into their own half. This one is basically as good as done. They're pinned in their own half. They can't seem to break out. It's a 3-goal deficit. This is absolutely game number 3 going to be in favor of the Phantoms. At minimum 5-2. We'll see if anything else changes in these last few seconds. It will not affect the result of this game, but a goal scored by the Titans would certainly boost the morale at least slightly. User is going to try to set it up from the backboard, attempting the double tap. Does have it, actually! That is a beautiful shot from User. It doesn't give the Titans the win, but it certainly is a feel-good moment to try to get their minds right going into Game 4.
Still a pretty gross little 0-second goal. Enough, and honestly, yeah, that would be a nice little confidence booster going into Game 4. Just knowing that your mechs are still there, you still have the control. Now it's just working together, possibly getting the opportunity to get the win here in Game 4, go to that Game 5 decider, and still have an opportunity to take this series.
Absolutely right, yeah. Great goal coming through from User. We'll see if that is just a little bit of a momentum swayer, but, I mean, let's just look at the facts here. The Phantoms were in control for a vast majority of that game. It was an early goal scored by the Titans, sure, but outside of that, everything just started flowing for Savannah. They went up big. They kept a large lead. The 0-second goal is, you know, it is what it is. But, I mean, look at the hat trick of assists coming through from Sangani. Look at the hat trick of saves coming through from Rule. Fighter Vet getting one of every single stat in addition to Sangani. That was a complete team effort on the side of the Phantoms. And if they perform like that again in Game 4, we could be seeing an early end of the series.
Yeah, we definitely could be seeing an interesting turn of events. But User, if they pull out any bit of those incredible mechs that they just did at the last second, you know, enough consistency. I saw a lot of games of pros just winning with lots of just consistent backboards, double touches, angles, redirects, just anything that can get through any angle is all it can take, and it's enough consistency. We'll just have to see what Chicago can bring to the table here in Game 4 after Savannah feeling extremely confident.
Right way off kickoff, Fighter Vet was pressuring, but DJ does have the read and does beat Rule to the ball as well. As a pass in field towards User is looking to set up a double again. Sangani is low on boost, but still somehow gets a touch on that ball, denying User of another double tap opportunity. But look at this corner read from Tisheg. They are just pressuring forward. The Titans are so hot early on in these games, but they have to be able to keep the momentum going throughout the rest of it. They can't quite break through in this first offensive possession.
Oh, what a touch from Tisheg. It could have been a nice redirect. It was just a little too high. DJ gets a pop up. Rule pre-jump there to meet him early enough. And User gets beat by Sangani, who's trying to work something through. It's just back and forth over the center line right now as one of these teams gets it over. It's a possible redirect. Tisheg just a little too shy. But that would have been a nice shot for Chicago to get another early goal like they have been in the last 2 games, maybe asserting some dominance there. But Sangani to the backboard, could be a quick follow. DJ, nice redirect. Nothing too early like we were seeing in the first couple games here in Game 4. Both teams seem to be understanding each other's confidence with each other, I guess you could say, and how much strength they have when they work with each other.
Yeah, adjustments are starting to be seen. You know, we're starting to see the defenses play a lot more confidently and a lot more competently as well. We're not seeing, you know, people play boost over ball or anything like that. The defenses are certainly locking things down. I believe this is the first game where we've gone 90 seconds without a goal. So it's impressive to see the defense is starting to show up, and you got to wonder maybe the offenses might be slowing down just a little bit as well. I'm not exactly sure. That's up to the players to decide. But at present, again, we are still in a deadlock at 0 as Rule wins the 50. It's a waterfall opportunity out in front of net, but there is no shooter. And Sangani does just gets destroyed on that 50 by Tasheg. Rule now into the corner, up against User, wins the 50 hard towards the midfield line, and there comes the shot just above net. DJ, though, is going to be red. What a shot from Rule. Cleared out wide by the defense. Fightervet, though, still there, putting on the pressure as Tasheg will get the clear.
That was crazy. That was a hard angle. What a save from DJ, who managed to keep that one away. And right now, Savannah's not letting up offense, still battering the defense. There's a possible opportunity out to Fightervet. What a save, though. Chicago still not letting anybody from Savannah sneak one through just yet. And you were saying offense was slowing down. I do think that offense is slowing down, but at times when they do get those bursts of energy, it's working their way through the defense. But even then, defense is feeling extremely confident and comfortable. They're consistent. It's a brick wall, more like concrete, until it gets broken down just a little bit. And Sangani slips one through while I was talking about a brick wall. And yeah, that's on me. That was a good goal from Sangani.
The element of surprise on that shot, certainly an unorthodox shot, not one that the Titans were expecting to come through, but now they have to answer, and it might just be an answer right now. It's a pass over towards DJ, shot on target, saved off the bar in the post. User can't get around to it. What a save by the Phantoms to maintain their lead as Sangani looks to break out in transition. It is to the backboard. Is there a shooter? It is Rule. Over towards the net, just too high. No rebound opportunity for Fightervet. But man, what a defensive effort coming through from the Phantoms to ensure that that lead is still safe.
Looks like User was trying to get a nice far downfield. An awkward pinch could have put it. It's just to the sidebar, and Tasheg just a little shy off to the right side, and just a little bit to the left. That would have went right on through, and a tie goal would have happened. But it looks like Chicago is playing extremely well on offense. It's just trying to get through and get the angles, not hit the sidebars. And DJ playing extremely confident on their own. They've had a couple of solo plays tonight. User could have an opportunity for a follow, just a little shy, but it's just off to the side and slips right beside and behind Rule, who was sitting awkward on defense, and that's the tie. There's a lot of ones on the scoreboard right now, and this could be Chicago's opportunity.
That was so tough on the side of Fightervet. Just could not get the read off the backboard, and DJ punishes it with a tough shot on net. Now the kickoff, kept neutral. User looking to show off the mechs like he did at the end of last game. That is 50 just out wide by Fightervet. Sangani, though, read by Tasheg. Rule into the corner, just being chased by Tasheg, and the boost is taken away as well, but cleared over towards the midfield line. Now User is to play back. Sangani with the shot, saved off the bar. DJ can't make a turn, instead it's Rule on the pop-up. Has boost to work with, over the top of two defenders, has the reset as well, looks to take it to the house, but cannot quite go through on his own. Sangani another shot, redirected up top by DJ. Pressure coming through from the Phantoms, and roughly 30 seconds left to go. This truly is anyone's ball game.
Right now, it's a tie game, 30 seconds left. Chicago needs to be the one to put it through, though, and get that lead if they want to have an opportunity for a decider. If not, Savannah getting that one goal could be the game for the series. So Chicago definitely needing this more than Savannah do right now if they want to stay alive. Fightervet not making it easy, though. It gets cleared out right into the hands of DJ, though, who does get an opportunity for a follow if they can get the pass. Rule's not going to make it easy. It's hot potato again, but it goes down for a game 4 overtime. Any one of this goal could be the decider for the series, or the decider for a game 5 decider, and it's Rule that puts it through. That's the decision maker goal, a 3-second overtime goal to take the series. Savannah running away with it in game 4.
That is a heartbreaker for the Titans to be so close, and that is how the series ends. That is brutal and unfortunate for the Titans, but in the end, it is still a victory, nonetheless, coming through on the side of the Savannah Phantoms. They are now 2-0 on the night in terms of streamed matches, with their with their premier team getting a victory, and now the pro team getting a victory as well. Extremely close games mostly throughout the course of this series, but in the end, it is still the Phantoms to take away the win.
Man, that was a really good set of games, though. Chicago was playing really well. They were not wanting to go away easy, and it's just an unfortunate 50 in the middle on overtime that slips it through and gets the game 3 seconds in. That came from Rule. I have to say, what a set of events. Well, McMaster, thank you so much for joining me. If anybody wants to go continue to follow Savannah Phantoms, they're supposed to be, well, you got 2 more after this, right?
Yes, I do. I have the Novice matchup up next at 9:15, and then we have the World Class matchup at 10 o'clock. So if you guys want to follow the Savannah Phantoms, see if all their stream matches today can be victories over the Titans, please do follow at twitch.tv/K4McMaster. That is where everything is being hosted on my side of things. Thank you, Nuki, for giving me the opportunity to be able to promote that real quick. But thanks for having me on as well. That was a heck of a series and a lot of fun.
Yeah, of course. And everybody, if you want to go follow more Chicago Titans matches, go check out AK__M on Twitch as well. So go keep up with them. But stick around. We've still got 2 more matches tonight for our Novice and World Class tier. Don't go anywhere. CSA, we'll be right back. Heck yeah, man. Heck yeah. Good job.
Woo!
Caster's clear. Thank you so
And
much.
we win!
I appreciate you. We won. That was awesome. That was good. It was the caster energy, dude. They knew they had to perform.
That's what we like, baby. Beautiful.
Well, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you. Light work. I'm going to hang up out of here. I'm going to get my camera back on and activated.
Yeah, you're good.
All right, perfect. That ran exactly how it should, and Savannah's just killing it. That's what we like to see. Wonder how the rest of the matches have gone thus far, though.
Yeah.
Obviously, we don't know, but
Whoops! When I was swapped right back to the line of scene for a second.
Yeah. Okay.
Condra, my hero.
Hello. There is a problem. For
What?
Novice, the Shred match, the Atlanta versus Denver Shred match in Novice at 9:15, that has already been played, because originally it showed Professional at 9:15.
Uh-oh. Well, that's interesting.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that is on me. I did have the tiers screwed up due to a mess up on my end. I accidentally had them swapped in order. That's on me. I completely understand them playing that.
No, you're chilling. It's not. It doesn't. I'm just saying, how do we go about this now to fill the time?
So, what we do to go about this now?
My superstar team plays at 9:15 against Rochester. I don't know if you want to have the same 2 matchups in a row.
Y'all
but...
can handle this. I'm gonna bounce.
All right,
Yeah,
have a
thank
good one,
you,
Big
Master.
Master.
Appreciate it.
Love you.
Peace, fellas. Love you too, bro. All right, I'm gonna end up taking a quick break, because my voice needs to rest a little. I need a little bit of water. I do see that calm, but that's okay. We'll get it back. No problem. I understand that the start for Novice wasn't the best, but that's okay. Time to just reset the mental, get back to being level-headed, and we'll be good from there. Demo, we did. We won 3-1. So we won games 1, 3, and 4, finishing with a 3-second kickoff overtime goal. But I will be right back. If you guys are patient, I'm just going to take a quick break. When we come back, the Novice match is up next. Again, this is the Savannah Phantoms team stream. We are up against the Chicago Titans tonight. So far, both broadcasted matches have been a W in favor of the Phantoms, with the game totals being 6-1 in total across those 2 divisions. So, we'll see you guys shortly. We'll be right back. Please stick around. Do not go anywhere.
continues to carry him.
Get down. Oh, that's beautiful.
Shot bottom right corner.
Opposite Corey, geocentric.
Get down. Oh, that's beautiful. What a city.
Oh man, today's been a good day, hasn't it, ladies and gentlemen? Today has been a lot of fun. Once again, I'm McMaster. Thank you all for being here. Thank you very much for being here. We have been streaming the Savannah Phantoms for week 1. Been a fantastic night thus far. I hope you're all doing fantastic. The Savannah Phantoms have had a very good run to start things out. The premier team won the first streamed match of the night in a sweep of the Chicago Titans. Won it 3-0. The professional team the professional division team, up against the Chicago Titans was also able to claim a victory in the first game. Or in the series. 1-1. Academy went 1-1, but most of the teams are looking up. Up next is the Novice team, and they're up against the Titans, of course. That is simple. You face the same team in all divisions. You face each team twice. And in the first series, it was not very good on the side of the Novice division. It was a little bit tough. From what I was told, because I actually know a lot of the players in this lobby. I've been told that it was not very good. The Novice team got beat in the first match, but it is what it is. It happens, you know? So, we'll see. We'll see if anything else can change. We'll see if they can make any adjustments, but they did drop the first series. We'll see if the stream matches continue in terms of victorious ways or not. Only way to find out is by simply playing it out. So, I'm just going to make sure I have the lobby all set up, and we'll be all good to go. You're going to sleep? Or heading downstairs at least? Okay. I love you. That was my stunning wife, who I am celebrating 1 year of marriage with tomorrow. Whoop, whoop. Love you. Shout out Tiffany. Tiffany's the best. But, anyways, just gonna make sure the lobby is up, and we'll be good to go. Just need to check one quick thing. Bromake, dude, what's up? That is our captain right there, Bromake. My goat. I'm excited to see how this goes. I think you guys can turn it around. Adjustments will be made. That's correct. So for those of you who do not know, 9! Holy cow, it's been a while, man. That is a name that I love seeing in here. Okay, for those of you who don't know, myself, Bromake in the chat, and Bromake is the captain for the Savannah Phantoms. The captain for the Chicago Titans is Sosa, and the three of us play on one roster in amateur leagues called SBC Rush. Sosa is the newest addition to the team. We play KRLS, we play RLSS, so this should be a fun one. We do have the players on the side of the Savannah Phantoms. We will wait for Chicago to join, and then we'll be good to get on running. I am currently actively taking note of what is happening in the Ravens game, because fantasy football, of course, and Derrick Henry's already killing it. All right. Yeah, it's been a while since I've streamed. I have not been in here in a while. Frankly, too long, if I'm going to be entirely transparent with you. So I'm glad I'm back. And By the way, if you guys have not followed already, scroll up in the chat. You should be able to find my social media links. Follow me on X because that is typically where I announce where I'm streaming at. And tomorrow, I'm actually casting on Bepic's Monday Night Lights, and I'm casting Indiana Tech in BPC. Incredible collegiate matchup. Watch that tomorrow. That is at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, if I remember correctly. So, there is that for you, and just follow the socials to follow, because why not? There's a lot of very big projects that are going to be coming to fruition this month that I can talk about more after the match has come to an end. So, all we're waiting on is Sosa's team. We'll be good to go. Where have you been, Nine? Okay, allow me to say real quick, I did not take an intentional break. I have been streaming, or I haven't been streaming, I've been casting just on the channels of other people. Like, I've been casting on Bepic's channel, I've been casting for Rocket Rivals, I've been casting for other collegiate groups. And Fighter Vet's in here. Congrats on the dub, my man. Good job, good work. Did you guys also win the first series, Mr. Fighter Vet? Now we're starting to bring in people. Now people are starting to come in. This is what we like. This is what we love to see. Where's Sosa's team, bro? Make, where are they? Chilling. That's totally fair. Lost 2-3 in the first, all right, but you got it back, and you got the game differential to be better out of it. So, we'll take it. It happens. Everyone has their ups and downs. But hey, you got the second win. And, again, you're +1 in terms of the game differential. So we'll take that. This should be a lot of fun. Alright. For those of you who may be unfamiliar with my broadcasting, humbly, be ready for some serious action, okay? That's what we do here is we bring the energy. Sosa said his team is joining up. We're just waiting on him. What do we got? Bill's in the red zone. Oh, man. The old RL anthem. Love it. I'm going to move on, though. All right. Where are they at? Anyways, what's going on with everything else? We're just waiting on him. Sosa says they accidentally created the lobby for themselves, but we don't do that around here because I like having map rotations personally, so that is what we're going to end up doing. They're still not in here. I am getting mildly confused, and I don't want any FF issues to come into play. So, we'll find out what exactly is going on in their front. Where are they? There they are, right in time. All right, guys. Game time, ladies and gents. Let's go ahead and see it. Follow the socials really quick. All right, it's game time. Love Juxo. I helped with Juxo last year as a part of the Las Vegas Bandits, so I just had to say hi to him. But now we are underway. The Novice Division matchup here. Mike, Sobia, and Bromake up against Nate, Juxo, and Sosa. I mean, I know many of the players in this lobby. It should be an absolutely fantastic matchup. The first matchup did not go in favor of the Phantoms. But Bromake is going to try to set things up with a pop-up. Sosa doesn't have the touch. Bromake extra touch off the backboard. Mikey shot just saved out wide. Going to be brought downfield. Mikey elects to leave it for Sobia, but Sosa does have the early challenge. Now Bromake brings it down up against Juxo. Nate going to take control on the dribble up against Mike. Gets around one. Can he get the shot? No. Sobia with the clear all the way downfield. And does have the follow as well. Sosa does not have the bump. Over towards the sidewall. It'll be Juxo taking control. Infield touch. Bromake with the cutoff. Sosa the pop-up. The touch gets away from him. Up first to it is Mikey. Leaves it for Sobia, and Sobia will laser that through for goal number 1. Sosa's touch got away, and Mikey faked it out. Nate, not knowing which shot to cover for, will not be there in time. Goal number 1 in favor of the Phantoms. Kickoff a little bit awkward for them, however. Bromake. Sidewall pinch, extremely awkward. Sobia is disconnecting. That is, at least that's what I think is happening. Might be having control issues, but Bromake still has the save on the goal line. That is certainly something we'll have to watch out for as this series continues onward. Juxo doesn't have the touch, but instead it is Sosa from the sidewall. Bromake with the read off the corner. Bromake's going to pop it up, trying to get it to Sobia. They link up, the shot floating towards net, but it is just off target. Nate will clear far. Now a pinch from Mike is just going to find his way on target, but Juxo is there. What a pinch coming through on the side of Mike. He can't get it to go, however. Sobia with a good bump out in front. Here comes Bromake now. Off the sidewall into the backboard. Mike able to circle around to it, but no shot on target. Nate the follow. No boost in the tank. Doesn't even pop the ball off the wall. Instead, it's Sosa with a pinch. Mike will simply clear it out wide. However, boost has been taken, and Nate is there waiting in the wings. One touch, trying to play control. Loses the 50. It'll be Juxo trying to bump Bromake, does so successfully. Controlling touch, Nate is there. Goal line effort coming through on the side of Mike. Still going to have some more heroics. He will get the clear up against Sosa. What a pre-flip save that was. However, the double is there for Juxo, just off target. Mike now on the dribble, 50 up high. Sosa, one touch to the backboard. Bromake went and grabbed the corner boost. Juxo, though, has a shot. Is going to find its way out wide as Mikey collects the corner boost. Does get a turn on it. Red right away. It'll be tired. Or excuse me, not tired. It's Sobia on the pop-up. Mikey the shot towards the net, just off the bar. Nate with control. Bromake having to hustle back on the dribble. The flick comes through, but Bromake has it red. Now up against Sosa. Cleared from the sidewall. Sosa got the demo onto one, but will not have the follow-up touch. Instead, it's Sobia on the pop-up. Mike up top against Sosa. Here comes Bromake on the turn. Shot towards net is a light one. Sobia is there. Does have the read, but can't get the shot. Was trying to follow up from Juxo's touch. As Sosa tries starting to get bumps, but instead it's Bromake on the dribble. Juxo on the turn. Mikey into the corner. Here comes Sobia now. 50 from the ceiling. Sosa, no follow-up touch. It's awkward off the bar, but Bromake able to take the ground dribble. The demo comes through. Shot on target. Not going to be defended. The Titans find themselves on the board. The demo onto Bromake was crucial. Sobia too far field, and Mikey with no boost just has no chance at that far post shot. Now off the kickoff. Sobia up top against Sosa. Sent off the ceiling. Juxo will have to turn. Up high goes Mike. Looking for the drop down 50. Can't not find it up against Nate. Bromake now up next. On the turn up against Sosa. Going to be sent downfield towards the sidewall. Once again, it is Sobia there in time. Juxo clearing. Just back and forth play from both teams so far. Mikey, though, with the good read. Could be an opportunity for the Phantoms. Sosa will take it into the corner where Juxo will play off the corner wall. Bromake, infield touch. No one there to receive it. Demo's being attempted by Sobia, and Mikey doesn't have the challenge. Instead, it's Sosa now on the dribble off the demo from SOB. Out in front, Sobia does have the clear. Here comes Nate now with the pop-up. Juxo bumping Bromake out of the way. Back downfield, Sosa does not have the read, and now it's Mike once again getting physical, trying to bump Juxo off the ball. 50's just popped basically straight up in the air, and Juxo will be there first. Bromek now up next to it. Over towards the sidewall. Taking his time on the dribble. Collects the corner boost. The flick does not have anything behind it. Mike will be next to it. Juxo off the ceiling. Sosa to follow. Hard off the corner wall. It will go. The demo will mean that there's no shot from from Sosa, but Nate is there. Defensive miscommunication by the Phantoms. Raining off the corner. Bromek just awkwardly positioned. And Soviet cannot retreat back in time. That's a freebie for Nate. My apologies. Water ball accidentally hit that button. Off the kickoff, it is Bromek trying to take it the whole way. No 50 up against Nate. Juxo up against Mikey. It'll be Sobi up next. Does not have the read. Could be open for Sosa. Extra touch to the backboard. Super awkward for the defense, but Bromek will deal with it accordingly. Nate with another 50 going across the net. A mere 20 seconds left in this game. Sobia looking to go the whole way by himself, trying to get the dunk onto Sosa. Hit super high. Mike there, but so is Juxo to the backboard. Mikey, extra touch out in front. Nate gets the defensive effort. 2-1, still the scoreline. Sobia pushing up. The shot, too high. Bromek, not there. Pops it up for Mike. Can't get the shot. It can't at least give it enough height. Game 1 going to the Titans. An extremely close battle. I will say Sobia is a European player, by the way. And playing on US East is certainly interesting. But he is here still putting in the effort regardless. Game 2 on the way. More shots coming through from Savannah Bananas, but the defense... Or, I said Bananas again. The Savannah Phantoms, excuse me. I'm really trying not to do that. But the Titans were able to stand up to it defensively. They played some great Rocket League that game. Demo, I have screwed that up more times than I should. My apologies. The Phantoms now have to deal with being down 1-0 in the series, but Bromek, if he loves anything, he loves those ground dribbles. Going to take it over towards the sidewall. Could be sent across the field by Mike. Sobia just waiting patiently for the challenge. It's Juxo up first. Bromek to the corner once more. Mike was there and tried receiving the pass, but had no boost left in the tank. Nate up top. Sosa rushing to it. Double tap opportunity for him. Does not quite have the read on the waterfall. Juxo, though, looking to read it. No extra touch off the ceiling. It's Sobia to take it out wide. Taking over towards the sidewall. Mike downfield. Sobia trying to find bumps onto Nate. Cannot do so. Good turnaround. He gets around Bromek as well. Good opportunity out in front for the Titans, but no extra touch from Nate. Means that the offense will fizzle out. Sosa to the corner one more time. Bromek, the extra touch, is going to find his way out in front, but Nate is not able to take the shot. Might have a rebound opportunity. Defense so awkward at present, but still they're able to keep it out. Bromek trying to get around it. It is 50 out in front by Sosa. They will break through. It took time, but time was all the Titans needed. They get there first. So much pressure and so much pace coming through on the side of the Titans as they get there first by simply bullying the defense. Now floating over the top of the net, Nate looking for an extra touch against Sobia. Does find the bump, was searching for more, will not be able to challenge from behind. Sobia just keeping it nice and close, gets the skip touch actually over Sosa. This might send her out. No touch for Juxo. Sosa with the pop-up. Bromek was there ready to capitalize if there was a miss. It'll be Nate to the sidewall. Here comes Sobia. Up against Juxo. Going to clear across the net. Sosa is there to receive it on the pop-up over towards the ceiling. Sosa looking to center it out from the backboard. Bromek there for the extra touch once more. Back downfield. Nate to intercept. And again, the Phantoms cannot escape their half. Mike up top. Juxo is going to have the challenge up against Sobia. Here comes Bromek up next to it. Up against Nate. Nate goes around towards the outside. Will not win the challenge up against Mike. Instead, it's Mike to send back down to the orange half. Sosa left awkward and calls it off. Leaves it for Juxo. Sobia gets the extra touch in the corner, and Juxo's just hunting for demos. We'll find one up against Bromek, but Mike is there in time for the challenge regardless. Bromek on the spawn near post. Bumps coming through again. Bromek just being hunted viciously at present. Juxo into the corner. Sobia around one. Sosa up next to it from the corner wall now. Taking his time is Mike, trying to play the 50 game. Keeps it close into the corner. Bromek, no touch. Here comes Mike now. Pop up towards Bromek. Shot going towards net, but will not find its way on target. Instead, it's Sosa to play control. Attempted bumps from Bromek, unsuccessful. Sosa looking for the musty attempt. Doesn't have it towards the backboard. Bromek with the light touch. It's awkward out in front, but Bromek will walk away with the save. Juxto, the follow-up, does not have it on target. There was no defender in net. Still able to get the shot off. If it was only on target, that'd be 2-0, but Sosa's going to be there regardless. His second is the team's second. Sosa continuing the offensive pressure. The Phantoms at present cannot deal with the pace. Couple demos being traded out now off the kickoff. One touch from Sobia. Sosa going to be read by Bromek on the quick save. Bromek back downfield around Nate. Good opportunity out in front. It's going to center out. Bromek with the shot. Sosa just chasing alongside him. Demo comes through onto Sosa now. Could open up an opportunity. Juxto doesn't have the read. No shot opportunity comes through. The pass just simply too quick. Now Bromek trying to follow it up. Just trying to spark this offense. The Phantoms have not been able to find anything. There's an opportunity, and Mike will take full advantage of it. Out in front, the defense simply caught out of position. Everyone onto the left side of the net. Mikey will follow it up and get the shot through on target. 2-1 now. Phantoms still with hope and still with time. 90 seconds on the clock to be exact, but they have to make it work. Bromek, no sidewall double. Sosa, one touch, two touches now back in field over the head of Juxto, who's going to just get an extra continuation touch over towards Nate to the ceiling. Mike, no read. Here comes Sobia on the dribble. Can't get over the top of Juxto. Bromek is going to be next with a controlling touch into the corner, but Sosa has the early challenge. Mike to intercept, trying to not allow the ball past midfield. It's Nate with a shot. Sobia, one touch, tried popping the ball, unsuccessful. Here comes Sosa now. Double tap opportunity. Does not have the read. It's Juxto there with the near post shot. It is just off target. Sobia can't get the bump onto Nate as he will maintain the offensive possession. Up top, Nate looking to take it all the way himself. Nate with the banger from the corner. Plays over the top of Mikey. Sobia's too low. Nate goes alone and doubles the lead once again for the Titans. The Phantoms still in search of now 2 equalizers, and time becoming more and more of the essence here. Bromek on the catch, on the early pop, looking for the bumps up against Nate. Cannot find him. Mike trying to set it up off the backboard. It is tired SOB with the shot on target that beats Juxto to the punch. Sobia able to find a response. There's more than enough time on the clock for the Phantoms to fight back. They're going to need more pressure plays, and they need them right away off this kickoff. They cannot allow the Titans to establish their offense in the half. Here comes Sobia. Extra touch, to the backboard. Sosa had it read and gets the extra touch as well. The pace of Sosa, something to just be astounded by. Nate with the 50 up against Bromek. Juxto, no shot. Sosa playing patient. Final 10 now on the countdown. Bromek up first to the sidewall. Mike going to challenge right away. Ends up being a team bump by Bromek and Mike. Juxto is going to have it popped up, and Sosa to try to take a shot. Sobia keeps it alive. 50, kept neutral, and it does hit the ground. The Titans going up 2-0. And it looks like Juxto is no longer subbing. Hawkish is coming back on. Well, now I gotta double check that rule. Alright. Let's see how things go. Reverse sweep is going to be needed. Didn't have enough time to check the map as there was a sub in the lobby, but look at this. Right off kickoff, Bromake just has a 50. 3 seconds in. Sosa just simply read by Bromake on the touch, and that sails its way through to the net. And right away, Juxo just has an immediate response. 7 seconds on the answer. Sosa to set it up. Mike accidentally just hits it a little bit too lightly. Can't get over the net, and the team bump from Bromake and Mike. Their positioning just being a struggle. Now Sosa to the backboard. On the shot right away is Sobia. Off the backboard it goes. Follow-up from Bromake. He's got 2 on the board early. Phantoms look like they're starting to come alive here in game number 3. Now off the kickoff. The Titans look to answer. Bromake, no touch. Nate might have a shot. Can't get it around Sobia. Cleared all the way downfield. Sosa. The redirect over towards the backboard. Sobia there with the 50 against Juxo. 50's hard off the ceiling. Bromake, no read. Sosa does have it. Off the sidewall. Sosa beats 2 defenders. Bromake's the only one back. Juxo with the redirect just off the bar. Close opportunity, but that close is not even going to matter. Juxo gets his second as well. Juxo and Bromake just trading blows at this moment. Now at the kickoff, it is Sosa looking to get his first, but instead it's Mike to shut that down immediately. Over towards the sidewall, Bromake, no touch. Nate, shot over the top of Sobia. Mike is there. Close opportunity from Juxo. Trying to get the defensive read. Sosa lobs it up towards Nate. Off target. Follow-up from Juxo. Juxo, being a sub, has a hat trick this game. Goodness gracious. Popped up off the kickoff. Bromake does have 1 touch in the read. Nate with the shot on target. And now the Titans are starting to really lay into the Phantoms here. Nate. Easy shot around Mike. Bromake and Sobia. There's just nothing that they can do at this moment. Off kickoff. Juxo. Going to be right on the early challenge. Mike cleared outfield. Bromake. Touch off the sidewall. Mike. Trying to work with it. That might just be on target. And it is 5-2 now. Sobia just can't get back in time. And now Juxo's talking to him. Sobia will get one back. Sorry, I'm just dealing with some rule stuff. And I was incorrect about the rule on subs, by the way. I had assumed that there were no subs allowed in the lobby, but as it turns out, there are, as long as they don't leave or join during the game itself. So, my apologies on that. Sorry about that, Hawkish, and sorry about that to the Titans, because I don't want to get the rules wrong. I don't want anyone to feel as though they're being screwed over by anything. So, you know, my fault on that. Nate is going to get a 6th. My goodness, this is quite a showing coming through from the Titans. The big thing right now is pace, and unfortunately, whenever the Phantoms pick up pace, that's when the double commits start coming through in number. Again, my apologies to the Titans and the Hawkish. I did not know the rule on subs. Sobia is going to get a 2nd. I mean, this is just all gas, no brakes. These two offenses are flying at this moment. Sosa's touch got away, and Sobia's shot just had a little extra power and goes underneath Sosa. Still in range are the Phantoms. Just under half this game remaining. Kickoff. 50 over towards the sidewall. Bromake, no touch. Mike, all the way downfield. Bromake does have the redirect over towards the net. Nate and Juxo going to take their time. Figure out who's going to go for the ball. It is Nate, but Mike is there on the early challenge. Juxo will be up next. Clears that wide. Bromake another follow. Positioning so awkward right now on the side of the Titans, and they cannot defend that. Mike's going to get himself on the board this game. Sosa pops it up. Nate and Sosa simply could not get back up in time. Mike finds the angle. 5-6 now. Out in front. Sobia. Excuse me. Sobia and Mike working together. However, they could not get the clear. Demo's just being traded back and forth between these two teams. Sosa with the shot. Sobia there for the read. Off the ceiling. Juxo does have the 50. It's a crucial one at that. All the players were out of position for the Titans. And now Juxo looks to make something happen. Comes Mike. Up top. No touch. Sosa. Infield pass. Bromake only one left back. It is a shot towards the far post, but it will not find its way on target. Bromake the clear. Sosa does not have the read. Now Juxo has to worry about this challenge. Does get one touch. Mike into the corner once more. No corner double. Nate. One more. Infield pass. Sosa there for the read. Bromake the only one left back, being hunted by Juxo once again. Hard clear downfield. Bromake trying to get the early challenge. Trying to get the bump actually onto Nate, but unsuccessful. As Nate follows now over towards the corner and to the sidewall. On the pop-up. It's actually a team-up that comes through on the side of the Titans. Mike trying to work in transition. Up against Sosa. Wins the 50. It's over towards Sobia. To the backboard. Double tap. Unavailable. Here comes Juxo back downfield. It's under a minute. What a dribble by Juxo. Setting up Sosa, but he can't find the angle on the shot. Juxo turns for it. Cleared out wide. This is still absolutely possible. However, that double miss is crucial, and there's still no shot. What is happening on the side of the Titans? Mike up top. Sosa gonna have the double tap, but it is just off target again. The Titans cannot find the back of the net in the second half of this game. Bromake up next on the dribble, being hunted. 50, kicks out towards the sidewall. So we're going to have to let it be. Nate with one touch. Mike up next to it. Final 10 seconds. The Phantoms need something, and they need it right now. Sosa with the follow. It's a 50 up against Bromake. Juxo now on the turn. Keeps it around. And that is the series. The Titans take it down swiftly. Might be IK, by the way, AK on the rule regarding the subs. I was incorrect about that. My fault. Is what it is. Happens. Again, my apologies to the Titans on the sub rule. I did not know that subs were allowed, or at least as long as they didn't join like during the match and whatnot. So my apologies on that. The Titans just won 3-0 on the novice level. there is one more match left to be played, and that is the world class level. So far on broadcasted matches tonight, the Titans have won once, which was the last series, and the Phantoms have won twice. I'm going to go to a quick break really quick. Just give a little bit of time. The next match we have is the world-class level. This is the top of the top, the upper echelon. These are players that you absolutely want to see, players that you see in pro play even. So, be on the lookout for this matchup. It starts in 15 minutes at 10 o'clock. We'll be right back.
Scary.
Get down. Oh, that's beautiful.
Shot bottom right corner.
Opposite Corey, geosensitive.
Get down. Oh, that's beautiful. What a city.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's been a fun night so far, but we still do have one more match left on the docket, and that is the World Class matchup. The World Class matchup is where everything really kicks off. This is going to be the most fun match. Oh, hey, Eepy. There goes my cat. This is going to be something very, very interesting. The World Class matchup is the most fun. It's the highest level that there is, and the rosters for this are absolutely insane. Yeah, well, I'm looking at the teams, and they're pretty crazy. We have Kazi, we have Og, and we have Waves. That's a crazy group, and we're up against Cosmic, Bryant, and I'm actually, is that Nexudi? I'm not sure how to pronounce that. I want to get that right though, so I'll figure that out. But regardless of that, it's a pretty crazy roster there, to say the least. So, this should certainly be an interesting matchup. Cosmic is a fantastic player. Kazi and Og are going to be a great duo. Waves is fantastic. Bryant won the World Class Division last year. Nexudi is a wonderful player as well. This is this is just stacked. The World Class Division is so stinking talented now. So I'm going to figure out how to pronounce that. Let me see what I can do. Let's go with next. That'll be easier. Where are they at? Where are these guys at? Did they might have created their own lobby, I swear. Of all the times to do this. Just waiting on the opposing team. We have our team. Savannah's in here, just waiting on Chicago. Alright, last match of the night. Just waiting on the last team to show up. Waiting on the Titans. Cosmic Bryant next. Where are they? Tater? Tater is next? Hold on. Let me just confirm. Alright, I think we're good to go. They're all just talking it out. Just waiting on our last player. That's all it is. We'll be good to go here shortly. All right. All right, all right, all right. We're literally just waiting on this to start up. Where's AK? Alright, are these guys ready? What are they at? Are they good to go? Come on. Come on, fellas. Everyone wants this match to start up. All right, I think one of the guys is literally just in a ranked game, so we'll see when that comes to fruition. Alrighty, anything. Are they finally ready? Okay, thank goodness, it's game time. Man, that took a little bit, but we're finally ready. The world-class matchup. Savannah Phantoms and Chicago Titans. Kazi, Og, and Waves on the side of the hometown heroes. And on the other side of things, Cosmic, Tater, and who even cares? Cosmic's already scoring the first. Took it from his own corner on the solo effort. Even while bumped, was still able to adjust, got around Waves, and then used the rest of his momentum to bump Og out of the way. Gets the first on the board. The third, oh geez, I don't even know how to pronounce that, but we're gonna go ahead and say Lev. I'm entirely uncertain, but at present it is Cosmic trying to take it all the way himself. It's a pass over towards Tater, shot on target, just a little bit off the mark. Wave's now gonna be 50 out wide. Here comes Kazi up top. Limited boost in the tank, goes underneath one. Tater with a shot towards net. That's gonna be 2-0 right away for the Titans. Hot start for Cosmic and the gang. Tater finding his first. Now right away off kickoff. Og, early challenge. Waves gonna have to play patient. Does get beat to the ball, and right away it is just Cosmic able to follow it into that corner. Beats two over the top. Oh my goodness. I'll just go with LV, because I do not know the actual name of the player. Cosmic just sets him up beautifully. 3 goals in 45 seconds. This output is unbelievable at present. Cosmic now looking for another. Off the backboard, Psycho being attempted. They're not going to come through on the side of Kazi. Shot. Waves going to clear all the way downfield. LV, jumping off the sidewall. Here comes Og. Popped up towards the backboard. Shot from Tater, or excuse me. Wow, I was way off on that one. LV gonna take his time. Kazi on his way back towards net. Here comes Og back down into the far left corner. LV there to try to receive it, but Og wins the challenge. Kazi unable to get there, and Waves was holding the near post for a pass. Waves with the shot, however. LV in position for the save once more. Og now up top. Sees Cosmic from the ceiling. Likes to go underneath him. Does get the pinch up against Tater. LV, one touch to the backboard. Tater circles back. Kazi there. 50's up against 3 players. Tater will take control. Underneath one. Og with the 50 towards the backboard. LV there. But Kazi, at least wins the 50 into the corner. Taking his time now. Waves around one. No shot. Tater able to deny. Now Tater back downfield. Kazi. Awkward pinch from the backboard. Waves taking his time over towards the sidewall. Limited boost in the tank. Tries flicking the ball over towards net. Cosmic will be there in retreat. Has Tater waiting in the wings. Reset pass, but Tater backflips. Up against Kazi now. Kazi loses the challenge to Tater. Switching fields of play now. Waves up top. Up against LV. Ceiling pinch. Going to clear out wide. Og is going to be next to it. Beautiful touch over towards the sidewall. LV. No redirect. Kazi on the pop-up. Up against Tater. 50 hard off the ceiling. Og looking to take control. Early challenge is not going to be successful on the side of LV, but Cosmic will be there to rein it in. Fakes out Waves, and now ends up leaving it as well for Tater. But Kazi won the challenge now with the reset over to Og to the backboard. Double tap from Og. Finds its way through to the bottom right corner. The Phantoms are on the board in style. Og with a beautiful double tap puts it far post so Tater cannot reach it. 3-1, but the Phantoms are on the board. LV now, sidewall double. Will carry it over towards the backboard. Bumps Kazi out of the play. Fake from Cosmic. Pass over towards Tater. But he doesn't even end up crashing his way in. Taking his time on the challenge was Kazi. It'll be Waves now up next. 50 up against Cosmic. Og to take control. Up high up against Cosmic. 50 over towards the ceiling. Of drop down to Tater. Not finding its way through. LV the only one back. Pass over towards Og. No shot on target. Kazi and Og trying to work in tandem. On the drop down now is Kazi. Unable to find anything. Og up against LV. Brought downfield. Cosmic searching for bumps onto Waves. It stays there for the pass, but no shot comes through. That one will be effectively cleared out. Kazi to the corner once more. Not going to be red. And what a read it is from Kazi with the corner double. But cannot break through. Tater being hunted down the back line unsuccessfully. To the backboard once more. Kazi out towards Waves. Read right away by LV. Tater not going to have any challenges there. Cosmic on the pop-up. Og the only one back. Will have a successful clear downfield. LV just waiting for it. Pop-up. Pass to the opposite side wall. No double going to be attempted. Instead moves out of the way. So the challenge can come through on the side of Waves. Here comes Tater. Og going to have the clear. Under a minute to go. 50 seconds actually to be more precise. Waves will have it. Cosmic infield pass. Going to be red. Tater, the only one back, does have the extra touch to stop the offense from transitioning out. LV with the hard demo. The ground pitch comes through from Cosmic. Kazi now on the backup. Pops it up. Tater is there. Off the ceiling, looking to drop it down for a teammate. Instead, it's Waves to clear. 30 seconds left. The Phantoms, they need 2 goals here. The first needs to come sooner rather than later. Has to come with time on the clock. Og, around 1. Around 2. What a save coming through from LV. Kazi now. Sidewall double. Tater there with the save. Og is going to be up next, but Tater's there with the read. It drops down in front, but Cosmic is there in time. The seconds too limited. They would need it with more than 1 second left on the clock. It is not going to happen. Og will get the save and stop it from being a 3-goal game. But in the end, it is the Titans who are able to take the first game. Waves looks to switch vehicles, I believe. Oh, hit the wrong button, excuse me. My apologies for that. Tough first matchup. It is the Titans who take it down. 4 saves coming through from LV, an incredible showing from him. Cosmic had a great early goal and really set the tone for the offense of the Titans. Sosa here instead of in the Chicago Titans stream. Much appreciated. There's just a lot of defense being played in that first game by the Phantoms, frankly. 3-1 the final score there. Titans were able to take control of it. That's fair, Sosa. That is entirely fair. Moving on to our next game, the Phantoms look to answer back on Forbidden Temple. Dropped game 1. The offense looked to spark itself a little bit late in that game, but the comeback effort was all for naught. Early offensive pressure coming through from the Titans. Waves with nothing, simply fakes it out. And Tater does actually have the read, excuse me. I spoke a little bit too soon that time. LV going to be there. Waves just playing patient. Now has to worry about Cosmic over towards the sidewall. Does win the challenge. Tater's going to be up next to it on the turn. Gets 1 touch. Tries playing the ground pinch. Will lose the 50. LV now over towards the net on the reset. Extra touch. Good save coming through on the side of Kazi. Going to be sent over towards the sidewall. Tries getting a reset. Goes underneath. No ground pitch available. No reset available. Tater loses the challenge right away to Waves. Slower offensive start on the side of the Titans. By this point in time last game, they already had 3 goals, but Cosmic might be able to make it his first. It's out in front, can't put it away, but LV is there to ensure the first for the Titans. Cosmic with a great solo effort out in front, sends off the backboard. LV there to clean up the mess. Good first goal on the board for the Titans. They continue to, so far, dominate this series. Tater on the pre-jump just has that red, the aggression proving to be successful thus far. And now the reset from the ceiling. The demo comes through onto LV, courtesy of Kazi. But regardless of that, the Titans have not been able to break through. Tater on no boost will elect to take a 50 as Cosmic goes for the sidewall double. No read. LV, shot. Kazi gonna clear. Og now on the dribble, 1v2. Does flick it over the top of the net. Light touch going to come through on the side of Waves. No shot. Og and Kazi rotating back. It'll be Og on the early challenge. Kazi, little limited boost. Save with Waves. Cosmic around 1. Waves 1 touch out wide. LV popped up high all the way to the ceiling. Cosmic is there. Bumps now starting to come through in number. It's LV looking to run roughhouse on the Phantoms defense, but now they might be able to transition out. 1, 2, 3, not going to find its way through. Out in front, it's so awkward for the defense, but they still find a way out. Cosmic with the full field clear to relieve all pressure. Cleared out towards Og. Tater with the 50 up against Kazi. LV, nuke back downfield once more. Og, the turn. It is a pass. 2 players commit on that ball, but Tater was there to interrupt it. Back in towards the midfield. 50 back down into the Phantoms half. Og gonna have to play patient, play carefully as Cosmic was hunting for the demos over the top. Good passing play, but LV still able to shut that down. The attempted shot did originally go underneath the defender, but still LV has that covered. Now Cosmic downfield. Wave's gonna play patient over towards the corner wall. Og has Kazi and Waves waiting in the wings. Popped up high. Kazi up against Cosmic. 50'd up towards the ceiling. Waves on the attempted pass back. Cosmic is actually there to steal that corner boost. Waves attempted chain dashing, just trying to get a little momentum behind the ball. Will not have anything as Tater misses as well. Expecting a much firmer touch, if any touch at all. It'll be Og now to take control. Under 2 minutes left on the clock. The Phantoms still in need of their first goal this game. It might come here. Kazi has the shot and will find the first for the Phantoms. Og bringing it downfield, left it for Waves. No double necessary. Cosmic cannot get there. Tater cannot either. 1 goal apiece now. The Phantoms looking to reclaim a game in this series. Og 52 members of the Titans at the midfield line off kickoff. Kazi up next. 50's underneath 1 on the reset. 50 off the backboard. Og does not have the challenge. 50 comes through from Kazi. Cosmic, shot towards net. Og there on the pre-jump. Tater once more, towards the corner wall and backward. Just a little bit too far. Cosmic trying to lay it up in field towards LV, but cannot do so. LV with the attempted fake onto Waves, unsuccessful. Waves just removing LV from the play, and Og will clear all the way downfield. No touch. Kazi up next, towards the backboard once more. No extra touch for him. LV just going to find the touch right towards Waves. Og now, on the attempted pass play, tries reading Cosmic, but cannot do so. Waves drop down towards Kazi. Shot on target and through. Team plays now starting to come through in number for the Phantoms. They find the back of the net once more. Waves on the drop down. Good call from Kazi. He's there with pace and precision. 2-1 for the Phantoms. Off the kickoff, the Titans look to answer. Tater, infield pass. Cosmic there. Shot, bottom corner, just off target. Post and out. It looked like a guaranteed answer for the Titans, but instead we remain 2-1 in favor of Savannah. Cleared all the way downfield. It'll be Cosmic with 1 touch and now 2 touches out wide. On the dribble. Might try to go solo. Elects to go low with the pass under the final defender. Tied ball game once more. And it was actually a Rule 1 between LV and Kazi. A temporary 2v2. Cosmic goes underneath the defender and Tater will seal it. 35 left to go here in game number 2. Anyone's ball game. Certainly one goal will be the difference maker. Down one right away. Kazi up against LV. August going to be there. Tater's the only one back off the respawn. Waves trying to find a centering pass, but the demo eliminates the shooter. Nuke downfield by Tater. Great read coming through on the side of Kazi. Here comes Cosmic. Og there with the read. It's a pass towards Kazi. He'll get a continuation touch. Trying to find Waves. Does find him. To the backboard once more. Og not going to be there for the shot. Cosmic hard off the sidewall. Tater clear downfield. Kazi can't get back in time. The Titans find themselves a last-second goal, completing the comeback and then some. 3-2. 7 to go. What do the Savannah Phantoms have left? Hard cheat off kickoff finds his way towards LV. Takes the 50 and wins it. Tater cleared towards the corner. Og will keep it alive. It's a clear downfield. Cosmic is there. Popped up by Waves. Og will look to take control. It's sent downfield and going to be dropped to the ground right away. 3-2 now in this series. Or excuse me, 3-2 in this game. 2-0 in this series. Difference between world-class and professional is great. It is a big difference, Dylan. So, here's the levels in CSA. The levels are, at the very bottom is Academy, Novice, Professional, Superstar, Premier, World Class. World Class is the top of the top, the upper echelon of the league. It is the best players. It's players you'll see that are collegiate players. They are pros as well. We have former world champs in here. It is a draft league. It's a lot of fun. But at the moment, I am absolutely cheering for Savannah. I'm trying to root for them. This is the Savannah Banana... I did it again. The Savannah Phantoms team stream. I've done this too many times, frankly. But forget all that. We're moving on into game number 3. Off the kickoff. Wave's going to be there with the pinch off the sidewall. LV up next to it. Light touch. Waves doesn't actually have anything afforded to him, and now LV looks to start up the offense for the Titans here in game number 3. Corner double, not going to be there. Cosmic can't get the shot off in time. It is cleared downfield before anything else happens. Og is going to be next. He will beat LV to the ball. Waves beat the ball by Cosmic. He's playing patient at the moment as Waves. Tater to the backboard. Double tap going to be denied by Waves. Cosmic on the turn once more. Finds himself backwards. 50 kept towards the midfield. Pass out in front. Says it's just going to be a solo effort. Cosmic to the house. Goal line save from Waves. How in the world did the Phantoms keep that out? Cosmic is going to have another pass towards Tater. Off the post. Cosmic will finally get it to cross over the line. So much effort being required out of the Titans, but they do get the job done. They cross over. That is goal number 1 for them. I appreciate that. Thank you. I'm looking at the roster sheet, and I just don't see Lev on the world-class side of things, so I appreciate that. Thank you for letting me know. 100X, by the way, getting extremely far in the last chance qualifier as a team that had multiple top 16 appearances in RLCS this past season. Just shows you the level of the world-class players we're actually talking about here. Like, when we say world-class, we absolutely mean it here at CSA. Tater to the backboard. No touch is actually made. Lev tries getting a shot, but Kazi will have the clear all the way back downfield. Lev, pass back. Cosmic will take possession to the backboard. Controlling touch. Does have a reset. The challenge is early and successful, but Tater, now with 1 touch, does get bumped off the ball. Lev, only Kazi to worry about. He may just be able to take it to himself, and it is 2 players have to commit for the save. Kazi now gets over the top of Lev. Cosmic to the backboard. Double tap is there on the drop down. Cosmic is untouchable at present. A beautiful setup, and Waves had nothing he could do. All out of boost. Kazi now might have fun in return, and does. The flick over the top of Tater is the first on the board for the Phantoms. There is still time on the clock. There's plenty of time on the clock. The question right now, and the concern, moreover, is the fact that, you know, the Phantoms have had a lead, but have not been able to seal a game even with said lead. Kazi's going to go over the top of the defense, but that's about as far as he will get at this moment in time. Og out wide. Lev there. Going to be taken away by Kazi. Tater now the pop-up will have a follow-up touch off the sidewall as well. Infield pass. Lev and Cosmic both there. Is Lev to take it away from Cosmic. Now Kazi on the pop-up. It's a light touch. Cosmic just taking his time, trying to play the mind games. It's so awkward out in front. The defense of the Phantoms don't even know what to do in this moment. And Tater's going to make it another 3-1. The Titans are cooking at present. They're already up 2 games in this series. They're up 2 goals now. On the verge of completing an early sweep. Now the kickoff is again just more pressure coming through on the side of the Titans. It is Waves on the turn, clear downfield. Og just getting bumps. He could have possibly attempted a redirect there, but instead it's Lev to bring back downfield. Cosmic will challenge early, but will end up losing that 50. Tater with the sidewall double unavailable to him. Now space to work with. Kazi cannot get it around Lev. Out of position is Og. Shot coming through from Waves, but Cosmic is there to deal with it routinely. Popped up, maintained by Og. Kazi will challenge next. Once again, as we go under the 2-minute mark in this game, it is 2 goals to the good in favor of the Titans. 2 games to the good as well. They're up in this game. They're up in this series. They're looking to close out the sweep. It is Waves with a touchdown field. Og can't even find the continuation. Tater will turn out wide. It's a pass now over towards Og, but he's just got no boost left in the tank. He will like to steal that corner boost. It'll be left with the clear downfield. Waves just intercepted out of the air. Kazi now to take it downfield. On the reset. Cannot get around Cosmic. Waves just challenged early. The pace right now of the Titans proving to be an issue. Cosmic will try to play control. It's passed towards Tater. Does have Lev waiting in the midfield, but instead it's going to be 50 all the way towards the other side wall where Kazi takes control. Over the top of Tater. Gets a bump on a Cosmic, but Lev is still there. The pesky third man does have the successful challenge. Demo sent all the way downfield. Cleared out by Og. 60 seconds separating the Titans from a week 1 sweep. Cosmic being hunted on the backline by Og, but Og can't find any bumps, can't find any demos. Cosmic has just been so reliable all throughout this series. 50'd hard off the corner wall. Waves to clear downfield. Sent out wide. Lev back in field. Up is Tater to the backboard. No double tap is going to be available, but Kazi doesn't even have that touch, and Og's going to be bumped once again. 30 to go. Half a minute. 2 goals being required by the Phantoms, but they can't even get out of their own half. The control is exquisite from the Titans. Og with a booming clear. Tater doesn't have it. Kazi on the early flick was being hunted by Lev, but can't get the shot off. Now Tater to the backboard once more. Cleared downfield. Final 10 seconds, and there is simply not enough time left in this game unless one was scored here, but both Waves and Og flip. That is going to mark an end to this game and to this series. Kazi trying to find one for the road, but it will be denied by Lev. Og, one more touch. Not going to find it. Lev's going to keep it up. I guess we're going to play the 0-second game. You know, it will not affect the result of this series, so the players are just trying to have some fun here. Tater towards the corner wall. It'll be Cosmic on the pop-up. Going to try to keep it up. Yes, they will. Somehow, some way. Og back downfield. Could be shootable for Waves. He will try to get the drop down, but unsuccessful. And the Titans take it home in dominant fashion. About as one side as you could ask for. Man, that was something. Yeah, not much can be said about that, huh? Sorry, just talking with Tater because there's some news that I am going to share personally while this is going on. Alright. Well, first of all, that will end up concluding the stream for the night. This has been a fantastic night. Season 2 finally live and active. Hey, there's Tater. What's up, my man? I know that I wasn't... I'm not your guys' caster, per se. Obviously, I'm the caster for the Phantoms, but I will be casting for St. Edward's University as their season progresses throughout the fall. The first match, I've been talking with their director. First match I'll be casting, if there is officially, is probably in a couple weeks' time. I will also be casting an event, if you guys have been seeing in the chat, the University of Tennessee at Chattanooga is having a CRL Invitational, and I am helping not just run it, but casting it as well. Headphones are low, so I don't want those to die. Thank you, Tater, for stopping in here. But Tater is one of the players on the roster of St. Edward's alongside Nolly and Wellis. It is a ridiculously good roster. But I'm going to be St. Edward's main caster throughout the course of the season. I'm going to be helping run this Collegiate Rocket League Invitational. It is stacked top to bottom. We have many top 32 schools involved, including St. Edward's, Indiana Tech, Akron, Mizzou, Ole Miss. What other ones can I list? Eastern Tennessee State, excuse me. Cumberland, Concord, for crying out loud. It is a loaded event, and that is going to be happening at the end of September. It's a 3-day event. Tater's going to be there, so I just had to give him props. And Cosmic was originally going to be there, or is he still going to be there? I don't think he's with Ole Miss. I think he's going to be with Ole Miss in spring. But Ole Miss did find their third. So, next year, since this is going to be an annual event, we'd also likely see Cosmic there as well. But the whole event is going to be a fantastic experience. And Tater, I'm glad that you and St. Edwards can be there. I'm glad that I can be a part of St. Edwards' journey as a member of the casting crew there. We'll meet in person, which will be a blast. So yeah, if you guys would be willing to, you know, follow UTC Esports _ on Twitter, that is where all announcements are going to be. That's on Twitch as well. And in about a week's time, we will have a random drawing for the 4 groups. It is going to be 4 groups of 5 teams. The top 2 teams from each group will make the upper bracket. 3rd and 4th will make the lower bracket. 5th will be out. So, the random groups will be drawn, I believe, on the 14th, if I am correct, which would actually be next Sunday. So, we'll see how that goes. But for now, I'm probably going to bow on out of here. Let me see if there's anyone we can raid before anything else happens. Yeah, CSA's main stream is still going on, so we're going to go ahead and raid them. And we'll see what's going on with them. They are currently going on with the world-class matchup between Atlanta and Rochester, so that is what we are going to do. Let's get this set up. /raid. Car Soccer Association. All right, let's bring everyone over that way. Thank you all for being here tonight. It's great to have CSA back and running. Everyone have yourselves a fantastic night. Just a quick roll call. Blasky, CSA is actually still in here. Demo, my man Dylan /Double Mode, Fighter Vet, Kuro, Sobia, Sosa, Tater. Thank you all very much for being here. And for those that were here earlier on in the night, thank you as well. You guys have a good one. I'll be live tomorrow with Bepic for Monday Night Lights at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. So go ahead and follow my socials at K4McMaster on Instagram, on Twitter. That is where you can find my stream announcements. And we will see you guys later. Take care.